Thank you. As morning settles over Florida's capital city, Tallahassee begins to stir. Lights flicker on inside the grassroots coffee studios. Coffee brews. Microphones wait. Soon, stories will be shared. Laughter will echo. And the day's conversations will come to life. At the center of it all, one familiar voice.
Good morning, Tallahassee.
Guiding listeners through the culture, the characters, and the moments that make this city unique. This is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Good morning, Tallahassee. It's time to kickstart your day with real conversations, real laughs, and real people. It's time for the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get this day started. Starring your host, Greg Tish, voice of the capital city. We've got the news, the talk, the laughs, and a little something extra to get your morning going. And now, here's your host, Greg Tish.
Good morning, Tallahassee. Good morning, Apalachicola. Good morning, Carabel. Good morning, Thomasville. Good morning, Mount Dora. Good morning, Cincinnati. And good morning to you. Currently 74 degrees in the capital city. Going to be a high of 90. Just a slight chance of rain today. Tomorrow, exactly the same, 74 and 90. And Friday, 72 and 91. 50% chance of rain. Jillian's got the weather today. Jason Taylor.
It's actually the Goldschlager
It's
himself.
Goldschlager is back. Ryan Gold.
He's back.
We'll have your official WTXL weather throughout our show. Good morning, my friend. Thank you so much for breakfast.
Of course, yes.
This morning, I rarely eat breakfast unless Wayne Hooks is a guest or you.
Yeah, we bop in there sometimes, get some breakfast.
And that was very nice. It was interesting.
Yes, right.
Very interesting. Very interesting. How was your day yesterday? How was the Stevie Stewart?
It was good, yeah.
Yeah, Stevie will be on with us 7:30 today.
Yeah, he broke the news that he's going to have Jeremy Matlow on his show. He's very excited about that.
Good.
So, yes, that's coming up in the near future. So,
the next couple of weeks.
His fans were abuzz on the topic on his Facebook comments yesterday. It's very cool.
Cool stuff.
Cool.
And also, Brian Gibson from I2X Solutions. He'll be in today. It's a Tech Wednesday. We'll learn about more tech. And it's just interesting. So that's why I have my 90s shirt on today. So I've got my old Tiger Shark shirt on. It's from the inaugural season.
It looks cool. That's very cool.
And then because Brian always likes to wear these retro type shirts. They have their logos on them with the I2X Solutions. But I was like, oh, what can I wear retro?
That pink in his gums was a popular color for shirts in the 90s.
They only used hot pink 1 year.
Yeah.
And then they switched to red.
Yeah, you talking about for the Tiger Sharks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The first year was black and hot pink. And then in the 96, 97 season or 95, 96 season, they dropped the hot pink and went to red and black.
Wow.
So, yes, this hot pink was a 1 year. That's how you know you got the inaugural season.
Right. There you go. That's the authentic stuff.
And then Jeff Budnick from the Tallahassee Kickball, he's going to be coming in.
Hey, neat.
Talking about how you out there can go and play some kickball.
Yeah, that's fun stuff now.
A lot of fun. I've known Jeff for many years through kickball. Gosh, probably 15 years.
Yeah.
Now that we first met at the first kickball league that was here. And then he helped a lot with Tallahassee Kickball Association when that was around. Now he has his own. So I'm very excited for Jeff coming in. So it'll be good. Also, Habana's Boardwalk on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Also on the live feed, I got the YouTube link up.
Yeah.
Start using that.
Okay.
Start using the YouTube link. We're going to start utilizing our YouTube page more. Like Jeff, he does YouTube.
Yeah, sure.
And does great with it. We have to just figure out how we can use YouTube without getting muted. We don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to get monetized. So the muting doesn't matter. And they'll mute it after our live is over, but we use a lot of music. We don't use copyright-free music. Like Living Tallahassee, copyright-free music.
Right.
Steve Stewart Show, copyright-free music. They use copyright-free music, or we have them use. We play for them. that, and that Jeff, that they mute until Jeff's mic comes on, and then they don't have a lot of outro stuff.
Mhm.
So we're going to have to revamp. But music is such a big part of our show.
Mm. Yeah, it's a trade-off, isn't it?
Music is such a big part of our show.
Yeah.
But I really want to start transitioning over to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And the benefits of YouTube are that you can go and do your scrolling
Right.
on other platforms. If you're on Facebook, you're kind of stuck on Facebook because it won't allow you to scroll on your phone. I think on your desktop, it'll hold it down in the corner so you can watch it. But this is just have us on in the background.
Right, yeah.
Just do your stuff. So start getting used to the YouTube.
You know how you do like a TSA pre-screening?
Mm-hmm.
What if they had that where if you could prove to YouTube, hey, we're a radio station, just don't mute us. We're going to have channels playing music all the time. Just let it go. You know?
Yeah, it's funny. You know, I have other stuff like they can do like a first time hearing this song reaction.
Right.
And they'll play the whole song.
The whole song, yeah.
And they're like, oh, I love this song. Now, with movies, you see how people get away with it. They usually just show their reaction to the scene and you hear the audio.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, YouTube, how it works, is just funny.
Yeah.
I wish there was a TSA pre-screening where we could go to a YouTube pre-screen and go, look, we're a radio station.
Yeah.
That we pay for the rights to use this music.
It's a big fee we pay every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it should be a fun show today. That it's also National Hot Dog Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a survey up on the Greg Tish Show Facebook page.
Right.
What toppings do you like on your hot dogs?
Okay.
Or topping, you may just like one. If you're a kid, you may just like the ketchup on your cut up hot dog.
How do you feel about those hot dogs would have the cheese running down the middle?
We'll talk about it during the food segment. Give me some time to think. I really can't think of much food right now because I just had the breakfast.
Yeah, it was very filling.
Breakfast. Yeah, I'm glad I got on the scale prior to coming in.
Did you weigh in?
Yeah, I just got a new scale.
Yeah, cool.
You know,
cool.
and it weighs up, it links up in my app, and I don't know how it works because here's the thing. All right, so I pull up the app, and it says, all right, body fat, BMI, skeletal mass, muscle mass, protein. How does it know all this stuff from me just standing on a scale? Maybe this will be a question for Finn tomorrow.
Yes, it will.
So like my visceral fat, my body water percentage, my bone mass. How does it know this?
Just by standing there.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And I think it's BS.
It's got to be, right?
I think it's BS. I know that they take my height into consideration.
Yeah.
On stuff. And I'm right on the cusp of normal and overweight.
Ooh,
I'm right
the cusp.
Right there.
Interesting.
Where I'm in the green and the yellow with my weight. And I don't know if this gives me a daily how I'm doing because I'm trying to go down, but I'm right there to where I'm normal.
That's
normal weight.
That's rare. Think about how rare that is for people, man.
To be normal weight.
Yeah. You're very much a minority when it comes to that.
Yeah. So, but no, it's still showing me as overweight, but I'm right.
That's
there.
weird. Yeah.
And I'm sure that the breakfast didn't help. But and my age is my metabolic age is actually my age.
Mm-hmm. How does it know that though by standing on a scale? These are the questions we have.
You know, with my body fat, my BMI, I guess I can take my BMI because of how tall I am. And what I should weigh,
right,
as a 6'5" person,
based on your age.
But my skeletal muscle, how does it know that my muscle mass and my protein? I mean, is there little sensors going into my foot?
Right. You weren't having to hold anything in your hands.
No, I don't even hold my phone because I want.
Weird.
I get up there wearing, whatever I'm wearing. Don't want to scare anybody, and then get up there and let it go over. Yeah, but right there on the cusp of being normal.
Hey, maybe we could call the manufacturers of that scale on the air and ask them these questions.
It's GE.
It'd be even funnier.
They ain't answering our phone call. Who? Yeah. Hey, we want to talk to you. Yeah, about what? About your scales and how you measure everything. I mean, I could just ask Grok.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Who? GE. We're looking for G or E. They're not in right now. GE wants to talk to us in Tallahassee.
Hey, we might get through to like somebody in the marketing department.
Well, I can also do this. It's like, hey, remember when y'all used to be relevant?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Y'all made great dishwashers all through the 90s.
And NBC.
And then what happened?
Yeah. What bring good things to life? When's the last time you brought something good to life? because I'm very confused with this whole scale thing. But I guess because I'm old and there's probably people just saying into the radio right now, it does it because of this way.
Yeah, true. They know.
Yeah. All right, be right back.
You know that she gotta go too. You know she's hardcore. She'll show you a good time, then she'll show you the door. Rockin' with your girl. It ended in tears.
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. We will start off in the mid to low 70s this morning. Skies will be partly cloudy to start and to end the day today, with a chance for a few isolated showers and some thunder. The chances are lower than they have been the last few days, as high pressure is hanging close by. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Real Talk 93.3 and the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce would like to recognize the newest chamber members. Businesses making a difference here at home. Deep Brewing Company, Outboard Coffee, Magnolia Outdoor Solutions, Lumen Apartments, Florida Foundation for Correctional Excellence, and TLH Reckoning. Thank you for growing local with the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce. To find out more about events and membership, visit talchamber.com.
There's a common feeling about big car dealerships. The pressure, the back and forth, the feeling that you're being sold to instead of listened to. All the stereotypes are negative, and that's why Tallahassee Ford decided to be different. At Tallahassee Ford, the experience starts with a conversation, not a sales pitch. We take the time to understand what you actually need, what fits your lifestyle, and what makes sense for your budget. No games, no gimmicks, just honest answers, transparent pricing, and a team that believes trust matters more than quick deals. Whether you're buying new, used, or trusting us with your vehicle service, you'll feel the difference the moment you walk in. Come visit us at Tallahassee Ford. It's not your typical dealership experience because Tallahassee deserves better. Visit Tallahassee Ford today.
I'm Keith Gross. I've already pledged to donate my congressional salary to worthy causes here in North Florida. I'm not running for a paycheck or a political career. I'm running because our country needs patriots willing to fight for America First values. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. And behind every service, there's a dedicated team. They're your neighbors, friends, and family. We are connected, and together, we are stronger. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
From the championship stage to coaching change and everything in between, WarChant.com remains your home for the best FSU football coverage in the business. Brutally honest columns and features, market-leading multimedia presence across video and podcast, the largest FSU fan community with a staff that combines for over 100 years of experience covering the Noles. When change comes, WarChant.com is your home for analysis from every angle. WarChant.com, your ultimate Seminole sports source. Sign up today.
Injured? Call Facek Brooks and come back stronger. Offices, Tallahassee.
That funky noise your car started making isn't a little thing. Ignoring it is how a $200 fix turns into $2,000 real fast. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we'll tell you exactly what it is, what it costs, and what can and can't wait. No mystery charges, just honest repair from local guys who actually do the work. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Rich Blisters Garage. Yeah, we earned our name. Rich Blisters Garage.
Find us online, wrenchblistersgarage.com.
This is Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage. You've probably heard the saying, marry the house, date the rate. Here's what that means. If you love the home, do not wait on the perfect interest rate. You can always refinance later, and I can help you plan for that from day one. In fact, a lot of homeowners I worked with last year are refinancing right now and saving hundreds each month. Others are using the equity in their homes to invest, buying second homes or rental properties that are already building wealth. So whether you're looking to lower your monthly payment, get cash out, or start an investment portfolio, let's talk strategy. I'll walk you through your options and find the smartest financial move for where you are right now. You can find me at loansforknowles.com. That's loansforknowles.com. You can reach me at 954-369-6171. That's 954-369-6171. I'm Shannon Young with Cross Country Mortgage, and I want to help give you.
This isn't just a show. It's a community tradition. Welcome back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3, where Tallahassee comes together every morning.
I also forgot my good friend Scott Lehman from Lincoln High School, choral director there. He's calling in at 7:15.
How could you forget?
Because I forgot, Jerry. Because last night I just turned on to the Leon County School Board meeting. It just popped up on my feed. And I watched, and I turned it on right as he was getting this really cool award.
Oh, nice.
And so I listened to this 3 minutes, and I put the link or the part of the videos up on my Facebook feed. Put part of the link up for that because I had to edit it down because you don't want an 8-minute long video.
No.
But they so I just got the highlights of what he was being awarded for. So I texted him. I was like, proud to be your friend. And so we had a little conversation. I was like, call me tomorrow, 7:15. He's like, okay. So I just remembered that. And then, of course, had the drama teacher in yesterday.
Yeah.
Jillian.
Right.
With her directing Jagged Little Pill with Chrissy. And then I think we had more requests for theater people wanting to come on yesterday. So you and I got to find a time to throw them in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Before I go on vacation.
The Greg Tish Show is the stage of local theater. Ooh.
We're the stage for local theater.
And on the
How about the stage for local theater? The stage of local theater?
The stage for local
theater. The stage for local theater.
I like that.
Write that down.
All right.
The Greg Tish Show, the stage for local theater. I like that.
Yeah.
Or the stage for local.
Yeah.
We can just cut out theater and we can just do the stage for local blank.
On the shirt, you can have an actual stage and then the Greg Tish Show logo on the stage.
Whoa. And this is a gold shirt with garnet writing.
God. Too soon.
So it looks like daylight saving time is going to be permanent.
Oh.
That it's going through the House, or past the House, has to go to the Senate, and then go to the president to sign off on. But the president's pushing it. So with the Senate, with Republicans having the majority in the Senate, looks like we're going to stay on permanent daylight saving time, where sunrise every day, 8:30, 8:45 here in town. Some places, 9:30.
Yeah.
Some place, but they're in Montana and stuff.
That's going to be weird, isn't it?
And I'm not sure. At first, I've always like, oh, yeah, I would love to stay on permanent daylight saving time. I've even pushed it just because we're in Florida, that a day at the beach now is extended because it's not going to get dark until 9 o'clock.
Right.
So I think of all the vendors down at the beach, everybody having a great time on the beach. You have a lot of time on the beach. Also, here's another plus for Florida. Lots more people are going to be seeing sunrise.
True.
So you're going to wake up. And then it's not one person arguing, but standard time is the natural time. And I was like, what does he mean by this is the natural time? And he goes, we go to work at this time. And I was like, but who told us to go to work at this time? I was like, your argument is just silly. If this is the natural time. Yeah, but who told you to go to work at 8 o'clock? You know why? Because the sun has come up.
Didn't Henry Ford come up with that?
Henry Ford just like, what? We can't have kids anymore? Rats. That now maybe we can adjust. I mean, now do we need to look at our work schedule? Now that it gets, it'll stay dark until 9. Do we start going to work later? Do we start schools later?
Like in France.
What did they do?
They don't hardly work at all.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, congratulations. You have fulfilled your first day of work. You get 8 weeks vacation. See you in 8 weeks. Where's a cigarette? Natural time. But now I'm not sure that I'll enjoy being on permanent daylight saving time.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Because I enjoy the time change. I enjoy the spring forward.
Mhm.
I enjoy those times. There's bonuses out of both.
Yeah.
With the spring forward, your body feels like you're getting off work early.
Mm-hmm.
With the fallback, you're getting to see that it just, I'm trying to think of the benefits of fallback. What's the benefits of fallback?
Well,
It gets dark. It's dark in the middle of the morning. And then what's the benefits of fallback? Because it feels like you get to sleep in.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
it feels like you get to sleep in.
Yeah.
But then you're still waking up pitch black.
Sunrise is
now
later.
kids going to school, it's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dark. So now we need to get like these LED lights out by the bus stops, that are like sunlight,
Right.
light up the whole neighborhood. So I'm indifferent.
Yeah, I know, right?
On how I feel, because I will miss that. You're gonna hate it in the morning, you're gonna love it in the afternoon type thing. But for Florida, in general, it's great.
Yeah. And we're still going to have the changes of the seasons where the solstices do their thing. And it's still going to get dark later and such and such and all that. But just with that hour difference will be noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mornings, but in the evenings, look, you're not running off the beach at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now with the afternoon thunderstorms, I guess they'll start later.
Another positive to this is radio stations won't have to do their, hey, spring forward this weekend. Honka, honka.
Hi, good morning this morning. That was spring forward. Wow, boy, I'm tired.
my arms are tired from springing. Hey.
Wacka.
Let's talk about National Cheeseburger Day.
It's National Hot Dog Day, Jason. What are your favorite toppings on a hot dog?
Myself?
No. We're gonna.
Yeah,
there's the thing. Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what yours are yet. We're gonna do that during the food segment.
Yes.
But yeah, again, I'm indifferent on this. Indifferent. Just I don't know. I mean, but who's also to say next? Like 5 years from now, hey guys, this kind of sucks. Let's go back, because they did that in the 70s.
Or maybe we love it.
They got rid of it in the 70s.
Sure did.
And then they're like, let's go back. So obviously nobody remembers that.
Yeah, I didn't remember. I heard it referenced, but I guess, that's cool.
They got rid of it for like a couple of years. I'm like, it sucks. So you know who it was back then? Because it was probably the FM morning DJs.
It probably was.
Well, we can't do our gig every 2 years or twice a year. Me and Weenie are getting upset.
Fall back.
I mean, we'll still have Groundhog Day. He won't see a shadow because it'll be pitch black.
Like Satani Phil.
So I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, I know. That'd be weird to adjust to, but maybe we'll love it. Kind of like the pitch clock. I didn't think I'd like that, but I kind of like it.
I do love the pitch clock.
Yeah.
I do love the pitch
I kind
clock.
of dig it.
And great segue to what we're going to talk about next. All-Star game took place in Philadelphia last night. Jason, I'm sure, watched it as I watched a little bit of it. Woke up to hear the final score.
Stayed up way too late watching it.
Yeah, me too. I fell asleep at like 10 something.
Yeah, man.
And I was sitting there going, this is pretty boring.
Yeah.
This is a pretty boring
Not if you like pitching,
game.
though.
Yeah. I don't in an all-star game. Be right back.
Mary, why you bugging? Mary, I need your hugging.
Your local news now.
A 17-year-old has died following a crash at the intersection of High Road and West Tennessee Street in Tallahassee. Tallahassee police say Caleb Edward died after being taken to a local hospital following Monday afternoon's crash. 6 other occupants, all minors, suffered injuries and are reported to be in stable condition. Police have not released additional details about what led to the collision. The investigation remains active and ongoing. A Tallahassee postal worker is facing federal charges after investigators say she stole cash from greeting cards while delivering the mail. According to the U.S. Postal Service Office of Inspector General, 20-year-old Jacayla Sipp allegedly admitted taking money from birthday and holiday cards along her mail route over several months. Investigators say a search of her vehicle uncovered opened greeting cards and cash. Sipp is charged with theft of mail by a postal employee and has been released pending further court proceedings. This is Rachel Anay with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at macklemoresystems.com.
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. Temperatures are mild this morning, and while it is still humid, it doesn't feel too bad. Skies will be partly cloudy from sunup to sundown, and while there is a chance for isolated thunder showers, the chances are much lower than they have been. That will change over the next few days as high pressure slowly moves away. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Your business depends on technology every single day. But when your systems slow down, your business slows down with them. That's where I2X Solutions comes in. From legal to financial firms to healthcare, nonprofits, and professional services, I2X Solutions helps organizations stay secure, connected, and productive with technology solutions tailored to their exact needs. Need proactive cybersecurity, cloud migration support? Visit i2xsolutions.com or call 692-3796 now and learn how I2X Solutions can protect your business, power your success.
Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy? I was just thinking, they never tell you that when you grow up, one of the things that you'll miss are the games that you created with your friends in the neighborhood. Oh, good days. So I would have my buddy come over, and then we'd make up these games that were kind of like a hodgepodge of every game that you've ever played. Kind of like the bikes we built. Correct, yes. And it's a grand experiment. In the beginning, nobody knows how to play the game, and you argue about what the rules are going to be. And in the end, everybody knows how to play the game. By the end of that summer, you know the rules, the neighborhood know the rules, and you play that game like it's the greatest game ever played. But they still try to break the rules, right? Oh, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But at the end, Eddie, you're never going to play it again, and you'll think about it the rest of your life. And the best game you ever played was that game. Never been a better one. Hey, you want to have a Gordo Smash, Jeff? I do. I'd like that. Gordo's, bringing the flavor and flair of Cuban food to Tallahassee since 1996.
Florida man, what'd you do to yourself this time?
Disney World. Me and Hank, my emotional sport alligator, we did it all.
Please tell me you weren't swimming in the Seven Seas Lagoon again.
Well, not this time. We rode the monorail to the Magic Kingdom, hit Space Mountain, crushed some turkey legs, and we washed it down with a couple of Dole Whips. And the best part, the Country Bear Jamboree.
Sounds like a great day so far. What happened?
Well, we're running late, and I'm sprinting to the front row of the show, and it starts, and the music's playing, and crowds are clapping. I got carried away. I got this bright idea. I'm going to stage dive to Hank. I jumped. Hank tried to catch me, and pop, my back went out midair.
Well, I'm glad you came, because Dr. Finn's going to get you fixed right up.
Well, next time, we're sitting in the back row.
You don't have to do a Disney stage dive to get back pain, neck pain, headaches, or numbness in your arms and legs. Come see us at Fenn Chiropractic for exceptional care to help your body heal itself the right way. Book your appointment online today at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
Hey, this is for my homeowner friends out there. You know who you are. When you get your grass cut, you're going to inspect the work, make sure it's good. Get your house painted, check around every corner and edge, make sure that's done right. Get a new roof, get eyes on those shimmering new shingles. Get your septic tank cleaned. Bet you're not popping your head down in there to take a look around. You got to trust it's done right. I'll make it easy. Go see my friend Greg Miller, Miller Septic. They're my guys. I trust them, and you can too. MillerSeptic.com. That's it.
Good morning, Tallahassee. The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
I wonder if there's a live video of them making this song.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool to watch.
And all of a sudden, you just got the guys with the horns.
And everybody got a cigarette in their hand.
Skinny ties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash dripping into the...
And who's the bass player from the Wrecking Crew? What's her name?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if she was probably involved in this. Yeah, Carol something.
Yeah. Carol K.
Yes. So last night in Philadelphia, the All-Star game took place with National League All-Stars versus the American League All-Stars. And I wish that I had gone back to yesterday's show when I said, AL's going to win.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you owe you a bag of peanuts.
I looked at that line. That's true. We got boiled peanuts.
Yeah, man.
You said, ain't no way. And I looked at the lineups and I was like, Too many stars for some reason on the National League. Too many big stars.
There were
3 hits
I know.
the National League got last night.
That's crazy.
3 hits. 7 hits for the American League. 3 runs in the top of the first as a Phillies pitcher. Just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Didn't have it.
They got smoked.
AL scored once again in the 8th. I think I was out by then.
It was a homer for him.
I mean, I just remember waking up going, and that's the end. And that does it.
Yeah.
Final score 4-0. I went, oh, all right, I won. But I wish I could go back and say, like, hey, yeah, I think the AL will win. Oh, no, the NL is going to win. I'll bet you a bag of peanuts.
That Mason Miller looked good.
They did.
Looked real good.
Did you see what they did with the pitch thing when Mason was in? I don't know if they did it with the others. That they had like a fireball and it would show the miles per hour.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, I missed the lineups though. That's my favorite part is the introduction of the lineups.
It was big and drawn out. They had each player stop and sign the Declaration of Independence. This big, gigantic scroll. It was kind of a big show.
Philly 250, gotta go big.
Had Jennifer Hudson.
What did you think of the? It did.
And Boys to Men.
They sang the national anthem.
What Jennifer Hudson did. Boys to Men sang "I'll Be There," the old Jackson 5 song.
Because they are from Philly.
Yeah. That's the Motown
Philly.
Back again.
Doing a little East Coast swing. But I saw, and then Miss America did the God Bless America.
That's right.
The 7th thing. Do you stand during God Bless America and take your hat off and do all that? I do not.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's God Bless America, not the national anthem.
You're not really supposed to.
And I think that people just do it because they just started doing. They're like, ooh, they don't say, "Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove all headwear for the singing of God Bless America."
Better just to go above and beyond to show respect, just so you don't fall short on the occasion.
Yeah, but if somebody says anything to me, I'm going to go, it's God Bless America, not the national anthem. You saw me standing for the national anthem and singing that.
I don't think anybody would say anything on that song.
No. I mean, like, we sampled this from England.
Also, you don't put your hand on your heart during
a lot of people do.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I think they get confused.
They do, yeah. That's salute.
But the game last night, 3-0. And also, another thing that we were right on, and I put this on, was the game yesterday was Spain and France.
Yeah, I bet that.
Both of us said that we were pulling for Spain, that Spain would win, and Spain got the upset.
Yeah, it was great.
So that it didn't matter. Yesterday, both teams were guaranteed one more game.
Mm-hmm.
Just one was going to be for first place. The other is for third place. Do you know that they play for a third place?
No, I didn't know that.
They have a third place game.
Really? So they play again?
Yeah, so France will play again.
Who they play?
Whoever loses today, England or Argentina.
Interesting, neato.
And they play for third place.
Very cool.
And it's just like, okay. And they've always done it. And it's just like, okay.
I'm all for more soccer games.
Here we go.
Matches.
But today, this should be good today.
Oh, that's the one.
England, Argentina.
Yeah.
Who is going to face Spain in the final? And I think it's like, the first final that Spain's been in like 30 years or something?
That's what they say.
It's a long time. But Spain kicked France's butt on Bastille Day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That was unbelievable. I mean, he had the penalty. But then it was just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And Bobby just did not. They just had him locked up, had him locked down. Couldn't do anything. So great game for Spain. But today, 3 p.m., England, Argentina.
Will Messi go home?
I think that, let's see. Aren't the odds kind of favoring England today?
I don't know.
Let's take a look with this. Let's see. Oops. England, FIFA odds to win. Okay. Of course, my computer rebooted some point during the night. Today's game. Let's see the odds. My computer is just. Do you have a sledgehammer?
Yeah. You believe it's already Wednesday?
Don't the weeks go by fast with us? Let's see. Here are the odds. England plus 170.
Okay.
So if you bet $10, you win 27. Argentina plus 200. So that means England
Slightly favorite.
England is a half a goal favorite.
Half a goal favorite.
Mm-hmm. Half a goal favorite. Despite winning a team record 13 straight games while also being unbeaten in a team record 12 straight games, Argentina has not looked impressive, not as it did in 2022. Okay. I don't know if I could pick against Argentina.
Yeah, right. As long as they give that ball to Messi, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, my friend TJ is on his way up to Atlanta right now to watch the game with his 7-year-old.
Okay.
How exciting is that?
They're going to have the time of their life.
Ooh, who are we going to go against? I mean, Harry Kane or Messi?
They're great now.
Harry Kane or Messi?
You got to pull for Messi. He's just the greatest.
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I don't dislike him. Just not a huge fan. Let's go for England. Yeah, I feel comfortable with that. 1-0 extra time.
Wow.
1-0 extra time.
I say Argentina 3-2.
3-2, a high-scoring game. Okay. Argentina 3-2, England 1-0 extra time.
There we go.
And they score in the 112th minute.
Oh, look at you.
I'm just.
Oh, very Conor McGregor of you.
Tomorrow we can play this and, we can edit it where I'm just right.
Make you look right.
Hold on, let me do this again. And Jason, and today, I predict Argentina will win 1-0 in extra time.
Gerald Ford dead today, mauled by a pack of lions.
No, come on. Gerald Ford. That's Bobby Mack's favorite SNL.
That's a good
skit
one
of all time.
That's a good one.
We used to play that on the show. Gerald Ford. We'd be at a bar and he'd just look at me and go, Gerald Ford.
I love it.
Just how we do world. But he was just Gerald Ford. Probably one of Carvey's better skits.
He was great now.
So England minus 122.
All right.
And again, we don't know what that means, but here we go. Hey, Jason. Hey, who are you pulling for today?
I'm going to take England.
And I'm going to take Argentina.
There you go. Cover all of our bases.
Okay. Take 2. Hey, Jason, who are you pulling for today?
I'll take England.
And I think I'll take Argentina. Hey, Jason, who are you pulling for today?
I think I'll go Argentina 1.
I think I'll go with Argentina also. And the final one. Hey, Jason, who are you taking in today's semifinal FIFA matchup in Atlanta?
I'm taking a tie, 5-5.
You can't have ties. I'm taking England. And I think you are too.
Yeah, I'll take England. 2-1.
2-1? I'm still saying 1-0. Whoever wins, 1-0.
I say Argentina 3-2.
1-0. And then we'll find out who plays France. What loser will play France?
Yeah.
Just FIFA's like, how can we get more tickets? Hey, why don't we have a third place game?
That's so true.
What a great idea.
Because each game generates millions of dollars.
What a great idea. What are they going to cheer for? Just pride. So they can be double losers? Yes, one team, only one country will be a double loser in the knockout round. Everybody else one and done. But one country will get the extreme honorable pleasure of being that only country to lose twice in the World Cup knockout round.
And maybe your world leaders will let you return home.
How could you lose twice? You lost to Spain, and then you lost to England or Argentina.
No, exile you to Patmos.
No Jerry Lewis saw you. All right. What is your favorite topping on a hot dog?
All right.
It's the food segment time. The food segment time. It's the food segment when we get back.
Get out with OPP. Who's down with OPP?
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. Temperatures are mild this morning, and while it is still humid, it doesn't feel too bad. Skies will be partly cloudy from sun up to sundown, and while there is a chance for isolated thunder showers, the chances are much lower than they have been. That will change over the next few days as high pressure slowly moves away. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Your friendly neighborhood bar and grill just got a whole lot closer to home. You can now order delicious Smitty's Tap House and Grill for delivery directly to your doorstep. Just visit Smitty'sTapHouse.com, click the Order Online button, and choose pickup or delivery. Enjoy Smitty's famous handmade pretzel with beer cheese, juicy pub burger, or even the amazing schnitzel sandwich, delivered fresh right to your doorstep. Support local and order online today for takeout or delivery at Smitty'sTapHouse.com, where everybody knows his name.
Are you sporting around with a cracked windshield? That's not your car's way of showing character. At Seminole Auto Glass, we replace busted glass faster than you can say, was that a rock, a bird, or a banana? We'll help you with your claim. We offer mobile service, and we promise zero judgment, no matter how that crack got there. Just go to SeminoleAutoglass.com or give us a call at 850-539-4527. 850-539-4527.
Duct tape is not a long-term solution.
Better call Seminole.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, think you know your Garnet and Gold? Well, you can prove it every Friday morning at 7:15 with the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest on The Greg Tish Show. From legendary plays to unforgettable players, it's fun, fast, and packed with FSU pride. One caller, one question, and major bragging rights before most people finish their first cup of coffee. So every Friday at 7:15 a.m. on The Greg Tish Show, it's the Garnet and Gold Trivia Contest where you could win swag at Garnet and Gold, only on the Greg Tish Show.
I'm Keith Gross, and I know that seniors built this country. They shouldn't be crushed by inflation after a lifetime of hard work. I'll fight to lower cost, protect Social Security, and bring common sense back to Washington. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Ready to ride the low payment wave? Hello Credit Union is making a splash with auto refinance rates as low as 3.49% APR. If you're making payments on a car loan somewhere else, now's the perfect time to see how much you could save. And here's the best part. We guarantee to lower your monthly payment by at least $50 or we'll give you $50 if we don't. Lower payments and more money in your pocket. That's the sunny side of money. Catch the refinance wave today at HelloCU.com.
Credit standards and restrictions apply. Visit HelloCU.com for details.
Close your eyes and think of true Mexican flavor. It is not just about spice, it's about heritage. Maria Homemade Mexican Cuisine honors that history every single day. At Maria, they do not take shortcuts. They live by a strict adherence to traditional cooking methods. This is truly authentic Mexican food, exactly as it was meant to be. Every dish on their menu comes straight from cherished family recipes. Taste the difference in their signature tostadas, built on perfectly fried crisp tortillas and piled high with fresh traditional ingredients. These are the sacred flavors passed down through generations. See for yourself their full traditional menu online at mariamaria.com.
You're listening to Tallahassee's only locally owned radio station. Now, back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
It is now time for the Social Kitchen. Food segment. Jason, National Hot Dog Day.
You Charlie Wilson?
What is your, or do you want me to go over the
hot dog toppings ranked worst to best?
Yeah, do it,
Before
man.
you give your answer?
Well, I'm not much of a hot dog guy, but if I'm having a hot dog, it's going to be ketchup, mustard, and some chopped up onions. Vidalia.
Vidalia onion?
Yeah, man. And there you go. I'm good with that.
Here are the 17 hot dog toppings ranked worst to best.
Mm-hmm.
Number 17, my favorite, mayonnaise.
Yeah.
At 17.
I'll take mayonnaise on a hot dog, but it ain't my preferred.
Mayonnaise and onions. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Number 16, guacamole. Do not like
Ooh.
guacamole on my
I wouldn't think, no.
It makes it too slippery.
Sure.
Your meat just sliding right out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Number 15, yellow mustard.
Hey, there you go.
Not only is yellow mustard for watermelon, but it's for hot dogs.
Oh, wow.
Number 14, cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I've just recently learned of this, that people put cream cheese between their bun and their meat. And apparently it tastes delicious.
Wow.
Haven't tried it.
So
maybe
good.
Maybe some smoked cream cheese.
That would be great now.
Be in there. Number 13, sweet relish. Mayonnaise, relish, onions.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Relish is good, except your hands.
Yeah.
Sticky. Number 12, raw tomatoes.
I can see that if you like tomato, pico de gallo.
Again, mayonnaise, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Number 11, caramelized onions.
Okay.
Number 10, crushed potato chips. What kid made this list?
What kid?
Mom, can I do the list for your internet thing? Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Crushed tater chips. Number 9, coleslaw. Oh my God, it took us this long. Number 9, coleslaw. Coleslaw, a little barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Drew Saver, he's got the recipe for the Mutt and Jeff's barbecue slaw dog.
Oh, wow. Okay. Got in a vault somewhere?
Everyone, yeah. He found all the recipes of Mutt and Jeff's.
That's cool.
When they were open in Paradise. Hey, you want these back? No, you can have.
That's neat.
So every once in a while, they'll do a little pop-up out in the park selling those hot dogs.
That's cool, man.
Number 8, ketchup at number 8.
That's way down the list.
Ketchup at number 8.
You'd think it'd be 1.
Number 7, what the blank? Who made this list?
It's a rage bait list, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, because number 7 is mushrooms.
Oh, now come on.
Who? That was a big echo. Who is putting mushrooms on their hot dogs?
Nobody.
Is this a regional thing that we just don't know about? I'm number 4 or 6. I got to get off of this. Number 6, pickled jalapenos. Yes, I love me some jalapenos on my hot dog. Ooh, so good. Pickled jalapenos on turkey dog, even better.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Number 5 is chili. Number 5 is
that should be
chili.
2 or 3, you'd think.
Right. Chili, little mustard, little onion. Number 5 is chili. And it looks like there's beans in these chilies. Who's doing this list? This is ticking me off.
From somebody in Ottawa.
Number 4, bacon.
Bacon on a hot dog. I wouldn't poo-poo it, but I've never tried it.
I wouldn't poo-poo it either. But I'm not thinking. Number 3, raw onions.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're talking here. We're talking good here. I'm scared of number 2. Oh, okay. Not bad. German. Usually you put them on your brat. Sauerkraut. Okay. We're good with this. Sauerkraut, great on a hot dog.
Sure.
Great on a hot dog. Great on a bratwurst. Great on a Wiener Schnitzel. That's good. Numero uno. Brown mustard at number 1.
Brown mustard, like Dijon?
Brown mustard.
I can see that.
Yeah, but number 1, yellow mustard was way back up the list.
Yeah.
They did rank them worst to best. Mushrooms probably pretty good. But I don't know, man. Where was pickles? Pickles weren't even on the. I mean, I guess relish was on the list.
Yeah. But way up the list. So you're telling me brown mustard.
Brown mustard, like a stone ground brown mustard.
Bacon. Would be a good hot dog combo. Never would have thought that.
I never thought like wrapping your meat with bacon before
Cream
you throw it
cheese.
on the grill.
Yeah.
But America's favorite hot dog toppings.
Yeah.
71% of Americans prefer mustard. 52% prefer ketchup. 47% chili. Regional favorites. The Northeast loves sauerkraut. Southerners enjoy chili cheese and coleslaw on their dogs. The Midwest or the West relishes the kick of jalapenos. And in the Midwest, they love corn.
Sure.
What do we do with this corn? Put it on your hot dog. As a matter of fact, don't even use a bun. Use some corn husk. Ooh, it's good.
And it's a corn dog.
Yeah, that's probably. Midwesterners are likely to choose ketchup. 71% think ketchup is acceptable. 21% think ketchup is unacceptable. Younger people are generally more accepting of ketchup than older generations. Yes, because you're 6. That you don't even want a bun. You just want the meat cut up with a little ketchup right there. And you don't even have to cut up your meat because your mom's going, well, let me cut up this hot dog. and
tiny pieces, they'll choke now.
And that is a filet mignon to a 7-year-old.
Yeah, it is.
Would you like mustard too? Oh, Mom, I didn't know that because I got that gold star in class, I was going to get the first class treatment tonight.
How do you feel about pigs in a blanket?
I love me some pigs in a
blanket. Me too, dipped in mustard.
Straight up. If you got the right little smokies or the right sausage, just straight. I like the bread.
Sure.
The bread. That was a very interesting and very stupid list.
Yes, it was.
Mushrooms in the top 5? Who has had mushrooms? Good morning, Kimosabi.
Some kid came up with that list.
Nigel says hello.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know who Nigel is?
I do.
You said you didn't have any people. You didn't know anybody.
I do now.
The other day.
Nigel and I became friends.
Are y'all Facebook friends?
We are. We became friends over the last 24 hours.
Is he coming to the pool?
Yeah, you know what? He should come to the pool.
He's a syrup maker.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's where he stay.
Okay.
He's a syrup maker.
Didn't know that.
I like that little community.
I do too. It's great.
You know why they call them the syrup makers?
They made syrup back in the day, 100 years ago.
Yep. They made syrup.
We got to get Mr. Chick on the wheel of food.
He's still around?
Yeah, man. That's the place.
We should have a battle between Mr. Chick and AJ's in Quincy.
Hey, okay.
That would be a hell of a fried chicken battle. Be right back.
The hip, hopper, you don't stop. But rock it out, baby, rubber to the boogity bang, bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Now what you hear.
Kraft Nissan. A friend of mine was planning his family's summer vacation, and their SUV had gotten a little older than they intended. So he called me up, and he asked, is it really true that Nissan took the top spot for reliability among all mainstream brands in the last J.D. Power report? And I said, yes. He was like, better than Toyota, Ford, Honda? Yes, yes, and yes, I replied. Then I told him about our 0% interest for 5 years, and he was off on a test drive. And he drove home with a new Pathfinder for summer vacation. That's right. Nissan is fighting to lower car payments, and 0% is back. Kraft Nissan has 0% for 60 months on the most reliable SUVs in America. Nissan Rogue, Murano, and Pathfinder. And 0% on our popular truck, the Nissan Frontier. And don't forget, Kraft Nissan is home of the New For You program. It puts 4 out of 5 people with things in their credit into a brand new car. Recent divorce, bankruptcy, or credit score under 600? No problem. Plus, with Kraft Nissan's lifetime limited powertrain warranty and 6 models priced under $30,000, make this summer vacation the best one in years. Kraft Nissan, Tallahassee.
Stay tuned for more of The Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this Town Hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm John Scott. U.S. military reimposed a naval blockade on Iran and intensified its airstrike campaign early Wednesday, hitting an Iranian army barracks. Missile alert warnings went out in Bahrain and Kuwait as they faced incoming Iranian fire, something that's been a daily occurrence, further straining a ceasefire in the war. Jordan also said that it shot down 3 incoming Iranian missiles. Supreme Court Justices Amy Coney Barrett and Elena Kagan have told lawmakers that a sharp increase in threats targeting justices is encroaching on their personal and family lives. Testifying before a House Appropriations Subcommittee, they say judges and lawmakers alike are facing more threats and are seeking millions of dollars to enhance security.
And those statistics sound abstract, but being on the receiving end of them is not. So I thought I would just share a little bit about how the threats have affected me and my family personally. They have required me to, my children, to think about and see things that children should not have to see or think about. One example is when threats to my life were particularly intense a few years ago around the time of the Dobbs leak.
That is Justice Barrett. Justice Kagan says it's getting critical.
The Capitol Police Chief recently testified that threats against Congress are up 50% this year. The Supreme Court police expect a smaller but still very substantial 38% annual increase in threats this year, which follows a 25% increase last year. For some of us, those threats have come very close, and all of us live with the knowledge that they may again materialize.
A somber ceremony Tuesday as the sister of the late South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham was sworn in to fill his seat 3 days after his death. Darlene Graham will fill the remaining 6 months of that term. More on these stories from townhall.com.
How many times are you going to walk into that outdated bathroom and think, I really need a bathroom makeover? Stop putting it off and transform your bathroom and your life in as little as one day with a beautiful, affordable shower makeover from Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Choose from custom designs tailored to your budget and style, including safety-focused features for beauty and peace of mind.
I've had a great experience from start to finish. The crew that came in, they were so professional. This looks like a marble, beautiful, new shower, and it was done all in one day.
Right now, we're waiving all installation costs, plus offering no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call now to schedule your free design consultation and quote. Call 800-384-3371. That's 800-384-3371. 800-384-3371. With purchase and installation, financing through third-party lenders, subject to credit approval. No interest and no payments if paid in full within 12 months. Charged from purchase date if not paid in full. Not all will qualify. Call dealer for details.
Your Sports Flash update on Real Talk 93.3 in Tallahassee.
Tampa Bay Rays baseball, they lose to the Yankees yesterday by a 12-4 score. The two teams end up splitting the 4-game series. Junior Caminero hits a home run in the loss for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen takes the loss, dropping to 7-5. He allowed 6 runs and 7 hits in just 2 1/3 innings as his ERA jumps from 2.73 to 3.26. Rays match up against Seattle tonight. Nick Martinez on the mound, 7-2, 2.61 ERA. The Miami Marlins continue their good run. They beat the Mariners yesterday 8-4. They have now won 6 straight games. Up next for the Marlins, a series against the Guardians, Sandy Alcantara on the mound. I'm Matt Pauley, Real Talk 93.3.
The Colonel's cooked up a new $10 bucket of the day just for you. Monday, 24 nuggets for $10. Tuesday, 8-piece fried chicken for $10. Wednesday, 10 wings for $10. Thursday, 8 tenders for $10. Friday, 24 nuggets for, ooh, you guessed it, didn't you? $10. The $10 bucket of the day deal. Every weekday, only at KFC. It's finger licking good.
Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Not available on third-party ordering platforms. Tax extra.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Honey, what are these mushrooms in our yard? Portobello?
Huh, let me take a look. Oh,
Shiitake.
I don't know, but our septic system is failing, and our whole yard smells like...
Should we try to cook these up and eat them tonight?
This is bad, Sheila.
Well, we better fix it soon, or we're going to be in deep...
Sheila, look, it's Crud Septic. Our prayers are answered.
Call Crud Septic Service today. Pump outs, installs, repairs.
Live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, it's Tallahassee's morning show, The Greg Tish Show, on Real Talk 93.3.
Man, go get your screen fixed. Go get a porch added on. Go get a Florida room. Call our good friends at Leon Screening. Or better yet, just go to their website, leonscreening.com. Look at all the great stuff they can do for you. You've heard me talk about it, how much I love my new screen. I didn't even know I needed it until they put it on. I was like, oh my gosh, look how nasty my old screen is. leonscreening.com. 50 years they've been in business, Jason. 50 years. You in there? I can't see.
It's incredible.
I'll put a light in there for you.
Yeah. It's bright in here today to me.
Yesterday.
Like a
I
stadium in
can't
there.
see it. Oh, yeah. Well, we got new lighting in here. Oh, great. Steve looked fantastic yesterday.
Yeah, he did. It looked so distinguished.
It looked great in here yesterday. So yesterday, on my Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page, I asked this question. The greatest bar in the history of Tallahassee is/was. And let everybody answer this. I ask you this question, Jason. The greatest bar in the history of Tallahassee is or was?
Ooh, and I guess I'd have to say Bullwinkle's.
I think I'd have to say Bullwinkle's also.
That's just a legendary bar that comes to mind.
It's a bar. Now,
Right.
a lot of these answers were nightclubs, which is a nightclub, but it's also a bar.
Right.
A lot of these places were restaurants that had very popular bars with them, or bar was in their name. But I think if we're just going with straight up bar in our lifetimes, at least, Bullwinkle's has got to be it.
Yeah.
Here's some of the answers. The First. Never went to the First.
Never heard of it.
Oh, yeah. The PHYRST. It was on campus right near the sweet shop.
Wow.
Huge. That's where Bladder Bust started. That it was free beer until somebody went to the bathroom. And then the second somebody went to the bathroom, free beer was over.
That's funny.
That the legend is that the football players would stand in front of the bathrooms and not allow anybody to go into the bathroom.
That's funny.
And then they had double and triple bladder burst. So one person could go in, or they'd open up the restrooms for 5 minutes. Everybody could go to the restroom, and it still went on until somebody else.
That's cool.
So CPA should be mentioned, Club Park Avenue.
Yep.
The club. That was a nightclub.
That's like
that's not a
right.
Well, it was the 80s. So it was a great nightclub, but I don't know if I'd put that in as a bar.
How about Leon Pub?
Leon Pub is fantastic. That could be the best one open right now.
Ken's Tavern comes to mind.
Somebody put Halligan's. Halligan's does not count. I mean, but that's my good friend Paul that used to live across the street from me.
Pool
because
hall,
it was
right?
a pool hall.
Yeah.
Greatest bar, Paradise. Tons of people put Paradise. There were hundreds and hundreds of comments.
I love Paradise.
But Paradise was a restaurant with a great bar.
Yeah.
And great nightlife. Created Midtown.
So good.
So I don't know if I would. I don't think I can allow Paradise, even though that's where I got like my whole career started, was there, because it was a restaurant with a fantastic bar that Drew and Fincher didn't open up as a bar. They opened up as a restaurant. And then what happened after that, the grassroots, well, very planned by Drew, that grew into this crazy 8-headed beast, was because of the great food they had.
That courtyard was awesome.
Danny Chichester, Cafe Risque.
Never went there.
It was only open for like 3 hours.
Really?
You know, Cafe Risque off I-75?
Oh, duh, yeah.
Yeah. We had one here.
Right. I remember hearing about that.
Danny said it lasted 2 days, but there was an ordinance in Leon County, can't go topless, so they went bottomless.
Wow.
Pastime and Fred's Backdoor Lounge.
Don't know those. How about that place used to be where the Little Caesars is on Lafayette?
The Office Lounge.
You ever go
the
there?
office was next. I don't think there's anything there.
Oh. Did you ever go there?
No. No. Riverfront.
Yeah. I played there a few times over the years.
Yeah, but that's more nightclub.
That's a country club, really.
Silver Slipper, just the Silver Slipper, the Diamond Lounge or whatever they called it.
Yeah.
That was a lounge.
I love that.
Silver Slipper would not qualify, that lounge area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's still a lounge. They called it a lounge.
Brothers 3 was a restaurant that had a bar. I think the bar is still there.
Is that 926?
No. Brothers 3 was right down the road. It's a
Oh.
Chinese buffet across from the Circle K.
Wow.
It used to be
yeah.
a fancy steakhouse. They had a
Really?
little bar on the side.
Okay, gotcha. Never knew that.
Brown Derby. No, Brown Derby was a fine restaurant with a bar.
Mm-hmm, true.
Julie's Place was a restaurant with a bar side.
Boy, that great prime rib.
Mm-hmm.
Love their prime rib.
Waterwood Saloon, E.G., I don't know that.
Don't know that one.
Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah, I remember them. I used to do all their commercials for them.
And when they were in Doubletree or when they were downtown, they were downtown and then they moved.
Yeah, I'm talking. They were like College Avenue. I don't know if that's not. Yeah, they have College and Adams.
Late Night Library.
Never went to that place.
I did that. We did karaoke there when
Wow.
karaoke started taking off.
What about Cafe Cabernet?
That was a restaurant that had a bar.
I never ever got to go.
Oh yeah, I lived there.
Oh wow.
Oh, Wednesdays were probably one of the greatest nights in the history of Tallahassee. Young professionals out and we started DJing at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday to a packed bar.
What year was this, reckon?
Mid-90s.
Wow.
Probably around the time of the Tiger Sharks.
You playing a lot of Matchbox 20 up in there.
No, we didn't play any Matchbox 20.
Yeah. Third Eye Blind?
No, I didn't play that crap. I didn't do a lot of rock. I did good.
Avenged at Sevenfold?
No. Club Deep.
Club Deep. Yeah, Chris Clark's old place.
Nightclub, not a bar.
Yeah, true. And what a nightclub it
So
was.
I should have said, what is a bar? You know, paradise, and tons of paradise. Rocky 2. Rockies 2. It was the second Rockies. It's where the pawn shop used to be, right down the street here and out in front of the old Tallahassee Mall, in front of Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's what we call that one. That there was my friend Mike, his dad owned Rocky's bar.
Okay.
And then they opened the second one. It was Rocky's 2, which was clever.
Okay.
John Reed, our lawyer friend, very funny. The Florida bar.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grand Finale. I think that was a restaurant. Poor Paul's.
Legendary,
but the best. Waterworks. How would you describe Waterworks?
It's kind of like not really just a bar.
It was a lounge.
Yeah, it was kind of
a lounge.
Had a lot of jazz there, a lot of upright bass up in there.
Had a lot of deep cuts. A friend of mine used to DJ there, and he would never play hits.
Right, yeah.
He'd always just play B-sides.
It was one of those places, if you ask them what their favorite band is, they said, don't worry, you never heard of them.
Mm-hmm. And if you had heard them, they'd stop liking them.
They'd stop liking them.
Fat and Skinnies, don't remember that. Calico Jack's, clearly a restaurant. Nigel.
Yep, great.
It's the Silver Moon Lounge.
That's in the moon, yeah.
Lounge.
The lower.
But a lounge is a bar, you know.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, geez, damn.
How about that place, Big Daddy's?
Yeah, I never went. I mean, I was a kid, and I know that was like kind of a chain, or at least that the face that they used.
And wasn't there a place called Cab Stand?
Yeah, that's where Cafe Cabernet was.
Ah,
it was Chris Clark.
Gotcha.
It was Chris Clark had his fingers on a lot
Yeah,
of
he
great
did.
stuff. Drew McLeod put Paradise.
Yeah,
Drew, you owned a restaurant with a great bar. But yeah, hundreds and hundreds of comments on this, and all great places to go. But also that what people think of as a bar and what we think of, they think differently of what a bar is than what I think of. I mean, I may not be right. They probably may be right. But I don't know. All right, Scott Lehman, Lincoln High School choral director, Dodger fan. He'll be calling in next. That was a sigh for the Dodgers.
He'll be bummed by that.
Not that
they're having a great season, but last night.
Yeah, I don't want. Well, who cares? I don't want to talk to him about baseball. I want to talk to him about him. He's going to be calling in when we get back.
Just call on me, brother.
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. We will start off in the mid to low 70s this morning. Skies will be partly cloudy to start and to end the day today, with a chance for a few isolated showers and some thunder. The chances are lower than they have been the last few days, as high pressure is hanging close by. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Hi, this is Gary Parsons with Cafe de Martin, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about the magic of Cafe de Martin on Sunday night. If you're looking for an elevated dining experience with jazz music, look no further than Cafe de Martin. Open Tuesday through Sunday with live music on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out our full menu online at cafedemartin.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for other special events.
Barry knows cool. He's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool. You can put him to the test.
Warmer temperatures mean more strain on your heating and air system. Time to call Barano Heating and Air and get a full checkup on your HVAC system to keep it healthy through the summer months. Barano Heating and Air. Any day, anytime, anywhere. Get details at baranoac.com.
Barry Heating and Air Conditioning.
License easy, 116-186.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas and put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
In Tallahassee, when it comes to pool repairs and renovations, nobody does it better than Swain, and they've been doing it for over 46 years. Turn your worn, outdated, or neglected pool into something you're proud of again. Whether your pool needs resurfacing, tile repairs or replacement, equipment upgrades, or even a full makeover, nobody does it better than Swain Pools and Spas. Trusted for quality, reliability, and service, visit Swain Pools today under the huge sign on Tharp Street or at swainpools.com.
Swing into fun at the golf club at Summerbrook. And now Summerbrook is even better. We've just added brand new golf carts. And we're excited to announce that pool membership season is here. Our luxurious and relaxing pool is ready for family days or just kicking back poolside with friends and your favorite beverage. Membership gives you access to the pool all season long. Visit the golf club at Summerbrook or call 894-4653. Online at theclubatsummerbrook.com.
This is Thomas Dickens from the Law Office of Marie Maddox. I'm a combat veteran and a former JAG. I've fought for our country, and now I fight to get you your back wages. If your boss has ever shorted your paycheck or withheld your overtime, you need to call me now. 850-383-4800. 850-383-4800. Or find us online at maddoxlaw.com. Offices in Tallahassee.
I'm Keith Gross. I served in the Army National Guard, built businesses, and now I'm stepping up to serve North Florida in Congress.
This is where Tallahassee starts its day. It's the Greg Tish Show, right here on Real Talk 93.3.
We get to use our new tagline for the first time. The tagline we came up with at 6. We're going to use it right now. You ready?
Nice. I'm ready.
Welcome back to the Greg Tish. Take 2. We're not live, are we? We're just laying on the couches because we pre-recorded everything. Don't laugh, Scott. Welcome back to the Greg Tish Show, your stage for the arts.
Ooh.
How do you like that? Jason came up with that this morning.
Dude, I freaking love that.
Isn't that great? Your stage for the arts. Because we have so many theater people. Scott Lehman is on the phone with us. Lincoln High School.
Ooh.
I know. Geez, I'm just messing all up. I'm very excited to have you on. Lincoln High School choral director.
He's all giddy.
I'm all giddy. Yeah, my dear friend. He's a Dodgers fan, but we're still friends.
That's right.
And that we thank you for sending Jillian and Christy to us yesterday. Talk about Jagged Little Pill. And then we have some other productions coming in. But it's been amazing talking to all these different theater groups in town and how much live performances that we have that are out there. That's got to be amazing we love your world, because I was in your world for, in high school and still dabbing back into it every once in a while. But it's wonderful to have all these folks on. And I love that Jason came up with the Greg Tish Show, your stage for the arts.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I think a lot of people in the community, because they've been in Tallahassee for a while, don't understand that it's kind of atypical, the number of opportunities that people have to be involved in the arts.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many great opportunities, whether it's music theater, whether it's Tallahassee Community Chorus, Civic Chorale. There are just so many opportunities, and it's a great place to be.
And I know you're a huge advocate for that, obviously, with your wonderful career that you've had at Lincoln High School, at my alma mater, and with the kids that have all come through your door and just exited better people. And last night that I happened to catch the Leon County School Board meeting, and I literally, the second I turned it on, it was like you were up there talking. I was like, what's he talking about? So I had to rewind it a little bit. So why were you at the school board meeting last night talking on a microphone?
Well, so every year, maybe it's been 4 or 5 years, the opening nights at Florida State, they established an Arts Advocate Award where they recognize someone in the community that's, being an advocate for the arts and helping to promote them. And this year I was the recipient.
That was really cool.
Like,
I turned it on right at the perfect time.
Dude, that's awesome.
And it was great also with Alan out there with you too.
Dude, I have the best principal in the world. Like, he's the man. And I didn't know he was going to be there. And, I didn't tell him, that the school board was doing that. And I walked in and there he was.
I loved how you got, when they were talking about you and giving you the wonderful introduction, how you just looked over and y'all just fist bumped.
Oh, did they? Oh,
yeah. You couldn't see, but I knew what you're doing. I was like, did he just fist bump Alan?
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, he did. And I was going to, because I made a little video and put it up. It's on my Instagram and on my Facebook. And I had to clip it down a lot because there was a long intro, but well-deserved intro. I was like, I need to clip this down. And so you can go and watch that. But the love that you're even getting on the comments on that, hell, even your daughter like reposted it.
Dude. Yeah. Well, and it's also nice having a principal that's an advocate for the arts.
Mm-hmm.
In the time that he's been at Lincoln, we've expanded arts offerings. He's spent money on updating things in our auditorium. Like, he's an advocate for the arts. He's a great principal. Lucky to have him.
Yeah, he's become a dear friend to me the last few years also. And just I greatly appreciate him, and I mean, how cool is that? I mean, even when they were playing in the state finals for baseball, he's emailing me score updates. Texting me score updates.
Yeah, we were in one of the back rooms watching. We were in one of the back rooms watching that together, and he's busy texting folks, and yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting updates from the principal. He didn't have to do that. And I just thought that was just pretty cool. That was just pretty cool. Well, congratulations on that. That was kind of a cool thing to see last night. And I loved how you mentioned how with Rocky being a chorus boy, that's what was in my head with Rocky being a chorus boy, a chorus kid over at Leon. Lori, that she was in chorus. She was Godby, wasn't she?
No, I think she was at Leon with.
Oh yeah, she was at Leon. Yeah, that's right. They were there around the same time.
And she plays piano. And of course, Benny Bolden, who not only was a band kid but was a band director for years. So it's nice to have people in positions to be able to do something positively for the arts that understand what we do and the impact of the arts on students.
And we even showed that recognition to Bernie last year with the Lincoln Hall of Fame, with throwing Bernie in with what he's done with band throughout the state.
Oh my God. Yeah. Bernie is just fantastic. What he does, he's now president-elect of the Florida Music Educators Association. And I mean, you want to talk about an advocate for the arts. That's the man right there. And it's really nice to see, especially folks that have come up through the green and gold.
Yeah. And as introduced last night that you advocate not only for Lincoln, but for just schools, all schools, anybody interested in the arts, that you're a big advocate for the county, for the state. I mean, tell everybody where we were texting from last week.
Oh, yeah. God, I don't remember which. It was somewhere.
So, Jason, guess. So Scott and I were texting last week.
Bora Bora.
Close.
It was. Was I in Germany?
You're in Germany. Yeah. You're in Germany.
Nice.
And why were you in Germany?
I was conducting a choir of students from Florida, Arkansas, and Tennessee through Europe. We started in London. We performed in Paris. Then we went to Switzerland, Germany. Ended up in Austria. So that's why when you were like, "Can you call in at 7:15?"
You're like, "Yeah." I was like, "You're awake, aren't you?" And you're like, "I'm still on European time."
That's cool.
I woke up this morning. I thought, "Oh my God, I hope I didn't miss my alarm." It's 3:30.
Oh no!
No, because my body thought it was 10.
Sure.
Because I'm still, yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations,
Yeah,
congratulations, friend. And I'm glad y'all had a great time over there, also. And I appreciate everything that you do. 90% of the stuff I appreciate.
Well, thank you. And
the 10% is Dodger related.
How about that Max Muncy though, huh?
That's Monkey Muncy.
Just hand them the NL West pennant. Just hand them. Y'all have a 15-game lead on the Diamondbacks.
Okay, and we still don't have Glasnow back. We don't have Snell. We don't have Diaz. We don't have Kike Hernandez. We're not at full strength, and we're still steamrolling.
It's so scary.
Thing. I don't mind being the new evil empire. I'm fine with that.
Oh, I bet you are. With being a lifelong Dodgers fan, this is great.
I'm very fine with it.
Yeah.
Like I told you, there was that one day I was walking up to sound bougie around Paris. I saw like 5 or 6 Padre hats.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like a group of people. It was random places. Like, why Padres in Paris?
We like it. It's Jerry Lewis, cigarettes, and the San Diego Padres.
And the Padres, exactly.
And French fries. That's what they love over there. And we love you, and we appreciate you, and I appreciate everything you do, and I'm sure that we will talk very soon. But I just wanted to call in. Want you to call in this morning just so I could just say thank you. Thank you for everything that you do, and the award that you got last night is well deserved, my friend.
Greg, I appreciate it, man. And thank you again. Thank you for what you do to put a spotlight on the arts in the community, because that's huge.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Scott Lehman, choral director, Lincoln High School. When we get back, Steve Seward, Tallahassee Reports.
Right here that I put together. I want to hear some of them deaf rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And together we can get paid and full.
News now.
Leon County Commissioners have unanimously approved an 18-month moratorium on large-scale data centers. The temporary pause is designed to give county leaders time to study how large data centers could affect local infrastructure, including water supplies, power demand, noise, traffic, and the environment, before any projects move forward. Commissioners say the county also needs time to develop clear definitions and regulations for the facilities. Supporters of the moratorium say the extra time will help the county make informed long-term decisions as interest in data centers continues to grow across Florida. During Tuesday's meeting, Commissioner David O'Keefe said the county would likely look back years from now and be glad it took time to carefully evaluate the issue before approving large-scale developments. The moratorium applies to large-scale data centers while county staff work on recommendations for future policies and land use standards. This is Rachel Lene with your Rural Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. Temperatures are mild this morning, and while it is still humid, it doesn't feel too bad. Skies will be partly cloudy from sunup to sundown, and while there is a chance for isolated thunder showers, the chances are much lower than they have been. That will change over the next few days as high pressure slowly moves away. Highs today will be the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Injured? Call attorneys who care. Facing Brooks. Offices, Tallahassee.
Pay-per-view fights can ring up big bills, especially since in the Octagon, there is one every few weeks. That's why the 7th Hill Tap Room, right downstairs from Corner Pocket Bar and Grill, carries every single fight. Plus, unlike most pay-per-view bars, there's no cover charge. And drink specials, too, like $3 select domestic beers and more. And if you enjoy international soccer, 7th Hill opens early. $2 mimosas on Sundays, anyone? The 7th Hill Tap Room, 2475 Appalachie Parkway, just downstairs from Corner Pocket Bar and Grill.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your vision plus our expertise brings your brilliant ideas to life. Visit ISF.com to learn more. ISF, solving the future.
This is Al from E&B Heating and Air. Since 1974, you've trusted E&B for all your home comfort needs. We've been repairing and maintaining AC systems for over 50 years and can service most any brand, make, or model. Need to replace your AC? No problem. We offer free estimates on all new systems, and we're an authorized carrier dealer. So whether you live in North Florida or South Georgia, call the name you can trust in air conditioning. That's E&B Heating and Air Conditioning.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? The Florida SBDC at FAMU is here to help North Florida entrepreneurs thrive. With no-cost, confidential consulting, our expert team offers personalized guidance on business planning, financing, and marketing strategies. Whether you're starting fresh or expanding, we've got your back. Visit us at FAMUSBDC.org today, and let's unlock your business potential together.
This is Gene Deckeroff. In 1979, my friend Guy Moore opened his first store. Over 45 years later, Garnet and Gold is still providing the celebration with unique ways to show their spirit. As the last locally owned FSU merchandise source in Tallahassee, we're proud to be a part of the Florida State experience and this community. If you're
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Tell me, mirror, what is wrong?
Broadcasting live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios, this is the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
In studio!
Tallahassee's morning show.
I thought we were deleting. Or I thought I was going to stop talking over it. One of the two. In studio with us from Tallahassee Reports, Steve Stewart. You can also hear him tomorrow, noon to 1, right here on Real Talk 93.3 with the Steve Stewart Show.
We're scheduled to have mayoral candidate Loran Osley on tomorrow.
Okay. So you've had one of the four, kind of the outlier on, and you're gonna are the other three coming on? Or
we're trying.
Daryl and Jeremy.
Jeremy said he's coming on Tuesday.
Okay.
Got supposed Loran Osley tomorrow. We'll get Daryl Parks in here on the other race where you have 6. We've had Norm Roach, we've had Max Hurley. And so Tom Durzopolsky is due next Thursday.
Okay.
So we're going to start scheduling them. The races are starting to crystallize.
Well, we're starting to run out of time before. I mean, with you twice a week.
Yeah.
That you're going to have to start every week's going to be a new guest.
Exactly.
Or a new
That'd
candidate.
be good. And
Yeah.
because, the thing is, and we forget this because this is sort of our business is people pay attention. Like there's the people that are going to get their ballots that are what they call super voters and they're reading everything. But then there are people that vote on election day. A lot of those people just wait till the end and start focusing a couple weeks before. So actually the newspaper we have going out tomorrow will be a campaign edition, which will have profiling all the candidates in the city commission races, the road to City Hall. And so basically bio information and then their positions. We've got enough forums in the can to show, sort of where they stand. I think one of the things, so there's issues that sort of, they're determined by the questions that are asked. I've been a little bit vocal about some of the lack of rigorous questioning, but anyway, I think there's enough out there to know, who you would vote for,
right?
Depending on that would match your profile. And, one of the things, and this has become such a sort of a controversial thing, but I don't understand why. And maybe you can help me out here, Greg. I mean, so Matt Lowe posted a video where he was embracing Mayor Mamdani in New York.
Several.
Yeah. I mean, so that's like a campaign strategy. And so there's been national stories and state stories. Florida Phoenix, which is a left-leaning, a left-leaning news website, which I use because they have some really good reporters there. Okay. And so they've written about the Mamdani effect on politics, the Democrat socialist.
This is happening all over the country, people.
And
yes.
Florida.
Yeah.
And there is even a story up about how David Jolly and Gwen Graham are going to, one of their biggest issues is not going to be Republicans, is going to be the fight within the Democratic Party with the Democratic Socialists. And so you've got a mayoral candidate that posts this video. Greg, how is it that Tallahassee Reports is the only one to report on that? I mean, what would be your play devil's advocate and say, oh yeah, I understand why they, I mean, why would they not talk about that
too soon? Because like you said, maybe people aren't starting to pay attention until the last couple of weeks. I don't know. Let me ask you this too. Are people, because the last election cycle that we saw locally, that it was big for folks running, that if you spoke anything that might be a little difficult for them to answer, all they did was bash you and try to cancel you. Do we see, and I think this election cycle is that a lot of those people that were tried to, a lot of people they don't care if those people try to cancel them anymore. Because they're not afraid of being bullied anymore. Because last time it was a very big bullying mentality.
That's an interesting question and I think it's gone the other way, because I remember this a couple of years ago, and this was basically mostly the progressive forums where they would make you answer yes or no, and then they would shame you based on your answer in terms of the crowd. And I think what's happened, that didn't go over well in some quarters, but now I think what we're getting during this cycle is a lack of, I think, interesting questions. And I think the idea of trying to be so fair, my view on this is that, for example, you got 4 mayoral candidates, all right, and you can ask them all the same questions, but I think that there's some unique things that you'd want to ask all 4 of those candidates. So you would direct a question to them. All right, this is your question.
Have your generic questions, but then have your specific questions for that candidate.
Right. Lorraine Osley, you've worked in the legislature for 14 years as a Democrat. How are you going to bridge that gap into a nonpartisan office? You promoted Democratic principles in the legislature very effectively, worked people. How is that going to impact? That would be one, right? Darrell Parks, you've been a civil rights attorney. You have you have been involved with cases in law enforcement. How is that going to affect your view of law enforcement on the dais? Jeremy Matlow, Commissioner Matlow, you said you're going to do permitting and, roll back tax rates. You've been there 8 years. What did you do in that realm while you were there for 8 years? Michael Faust, you're totally inexperienced in terms of the political realm. How is that going to be a challenge for you if you're mayor? Those are 4 questions that you could ask each of them. And I probably would have at least 2 for each one of them, so that you can get more of an insight. And that's what we've done here. Michael Foss was on, and we asked that. Lorraine Osley, I'm going to ask that question when she's on tomorrow. Okay.
Now, it's just something that you can use because your Facebook has been lighting up on the Tallahassee Reports recently. Is this something like, hey, I'm going to have Lorraine on tomorrow? What is and then pick a question from your folks.
That's a good idea. And we can,
because I bet you'll get a lot of comments or a lot of questions.
But the other thing that we do when we have these candidates on, and I want to be clear on this, is that we send them the questions.
Okay.
We send them the major questions that we're going to ask. Now, listen, there's follow-ups and there's back and forth, but we're not looking to stump you. We're looking for you to tell us, based on your record, how you feel about this. And so that's when I said that, I'm not giving Miss Osley a heads up on anybody else by telling her a question. She already knows that's what I'm going to ask. And that's the way I would do it with anybody. I'll send topics to Commissioner
That
Matlow.
is a very common thing to do in the world of journalism, to send the questions out. And then because most campaign managers will say, what are the questions?
Right. And so, again, you can do follow-ups, which aren't scripted, which is how you really get to the bottom of things. Right. And so, but again, I think that there's still some more, and I'll use the word interrogation. I think there's still some questions to be asked that could help the voters. And, again, this is a tricky time. When you look, again, you talked about our Facebook. We posted the picture of our latest newspaper, which has an article about Commissioner Matlow's congratulating Mayor Mandani.
I saw that was on my feed from so many people sharing that. And I don't get a lot of political stuff on my feed, that I just don't have a lot, but that showed up a lot.
But the thing I don't understand is I understand how it's controversial in the sense that I think Commissioner Matlow, when he comes on, that'll be one of the questions. How is your support for this movement going to impact you as mayor? I mean, that's a basic question. Okay. When somebody goes to their social media to let everybody know that, hey, congratulations to the Democratic Socialists that won in New York. Okay, well, that's an issue. And so we're going to ask about it. But the thing I don't get is them trashing TR for publishing it. I mean, they're like, oh, this is a MAGA newspaper. Well, it's the truth. I mean, why can't you just comment on it? Like, if you think, and there are people that did, they said, look, Mamdani would be great for Tallahassee. Okay. And that's what we're looking. We're looking for the dialogue. And maybe that's where Tallahassee is. Maybe they want someone that is aligned with a socialist mayor in New York. And if that's true, you've got that's on the ballot. And the thing is, he's told you he's on the ballot. So I don't get I don't get that, but I don't get why other media is not covering it, because it does open up a lot of different questions you could ask.
29-30% turnout of registered voters is what we're going to get on this. And that's if the weather is nice.
I think
know
so.
That early voting, that I've already seen so many people on different social media outlets saying, I've already mailed in my ballot. And Dana and Tara and I talked about this yesterday, and that I'm a day of voter, because I don't want, say I'm all behind Jason and it comes out a week before Jason that he doesn't like pecans and I love pecans. I'm going to be like, I ain't voting for him.
Well, I think,
what's that? Because it's been very quiet. I'm getting texts going, it's not.
Well, they're not covering things. I mean, if the thing is.
No, it's just been very quiet. There's been no mudslinging. There's been nothing's going on that we saw in the last election cycle. Hell, we had a pact open against sitting city commissioner last time. That craziness, and I guess I should be thankful on that craziness isn't in this election.
I think people probably have gotten tired. Maybe the media has got tired of writing the same stories, but I mean, clearly Commissioner Matlow was supporting Dottie Johnson, who's running against one of his colleagues. It's the same type of stuff.
Without a pack.
Well, he's got a pack.
He's got the Friends of Matlow.
Yeah.
I think do most of them have packs to
I think that's the only two packs I've seen locally are Brian Welch has a pack.
He has a pack, yeah.
And Commissioner Matlow does.
And the pack is to kind of, you don't have the
$1,000 limit.
I can get, here's your $2,000. Oh, you need to make that out to the pack.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's very common.
That's where the California money comes in and things like that, because you can write bigger checks. And that's for both sides. But that's the only two packs I've seen. So anyway, we'll get the thing on the early voting. The people that are very passionate about their candidates are the ones that are going to do the early voting. The ones that are still looking for information, they're going to wait, But I would argue in the primary, this, because the turnout is so low, this is where the passionate people, their vote counts more than it does in November. And so, and that's one of the issues that we've had with the way we do elections here and the districts and stuff, is that it can be very powerful. It can be if you've got a really good base. The problem here for the mayoral race is that you've got four candidates, but you got three Democrats that got a lot of money. And they all have different constituencies. Loran Osley, Darrell Parks, and Commissioner Matlow are three different sort of bases. So it will be the thing I'm excited about is it's really going to tell you, that vote is going to tell you sort of where Tallahassee is, because you're going to be able to figure out, well, what's the Loran Osley vote? That's going to be sort of the traditional, liberal vote. And then you got Darrell Parks, African-American. Are they going to go with him? And then you got the progressives. We'll be able to find out exactly what the progressive population is, I think, in the Democratic Party.
Steve Stewart, Tallahassee Reports. We'll continue right after this.
Doing a little show at the local discotheque. This fire chick was on my jock, so I said, what the heck? She wanted to come on stage and do a little
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. We will start off in the mid to low 70s this morning. Skies will be partly cloudy to start and to end the day today, with a chance for a few isolated showers and some thunder. The chances are lower than they have been the last few days, as high pressure is hanging close by. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm running for Congress because America First principles are falling by the wayside. Our debt is skyrocketing, and nothing seems to change year after year. In Congress, I'll work to defend our freedoms, cut spending, and do my part to stop the dysfunction in D.C. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
No matter what printing you need to keep your business running, we can help. Hi, Jason Butera here for The Printery. Reduce your stress and give us a call. From new product brochures or posters to yard signs, postcards, even letterhead and envelopes, The Printery sets the standard in personalized service with outstanding results. We offer full-service graphic design and free pickup and delivery. The Printery, home of 36-cent color copies. If it's ink on paper, we've got it covered. Call us today, 877-6418. 877-6418.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water, we are warming homes and fueling industries. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
Hey, this is for my homeowner friends out there. You know who you are. When you get your grass cut, you're going to inspect the work, make sure it's good, get your house painted, check around every corner and edge, shimmering new shingles. Get your septic tank cleaned. Bet you're not popping your head down there to take a look around. You got to trust it's done right. I'll make it easy. Go see my friend Greg Miller Septic. They're my guys. I trust them, and you can too. MillerSeptic.com. That's it. Now, that's MillerSeptic.com.
We all have a favorite room in the house. But what if a space outside of your house could be transformed to your new favorite room inside the house? We're talking sunrooms with Leon Screening and Repair.
I hear a lot of people tell us the sunroom has become their favorite room in their house. They drink their morning coffee out there, whether it be the Easy Breeze windows or actually, going all the way to, glass windows and closing it, all the way around you. So you feel like you're more outside. Pretty backyard, you got your bird feeders, the birds are flying around, but you're comfortable, I can't say how many people tell me that that's where they drink their morning coffee every single morning.
Leon Screening and Repair builds custom screen rooms, sunrooms, and outdoor living spaces that turn unused patios into the best room in your house. Find out more about all our services and get a free estimate today at leonscreening.com. That's leonscreening.com.
Your friendly neighborhood bar and grill just got a whole lot closer to home. You can now order delicious Smitty's Tap House and Grill for delivery directly to your doorstep. Just visit Smitty'sTapHouse.com, click the Order Online button, and choose Pickup or Delivery. Enjoy Smitty's famous handmade pretzel with beer cheese, juicy pub burger, or even the amazing schnitzel sandwich, delivered fresh right to your doorstep. Support local and order online today for takeout or delivery at Smitty'sTapHouse.com, where everybody knows his name.
The Greg Tish Show.
The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3. Tallahassee's morning show for the people who call this place home.
In studio with us, Steve Stewart from Tallahassee Reports. Also, the Steve Stewart Show. You can hear tomorrow with producer Jason. You're producing tomorrow, Jason?
Yeah, man.
All right, noon to 1. So we just had Scott Lehman, the Lincoln High School choral director. He was recognized at the Leon County School Board meeting last night for being a great advocate for the arts. It's an opening night's award that they give out to somebody in the area once a year, and Scott got that. So I had him on just so I could brag on him a little bit. But school board meeting last
a couple
night.
big issues. First of all, they do a lot of the recognition stuff, which is good and I saw a little bit of that when I was looking at the video. Two big issues. There may be more. I got to go through the tape. Sort of like a game review. After the game, you go back and look at the blocking and tackling and figure out who missed. But a couple of things that I think to me are a little troubling. But that's my opinion. The facts of this is that they've signed up with a program to try to recruit kids back to the school. They lost about 300 students this past year. Those are the early numbers. We know
Is that a lot?
I don't
have kids in school. So
I know 300 is, it's 1%, but if they're on a declining, we've been losing students, and that's been the issue for different reasons, demographics, charter schools, private schools. So they've hired this company to go knock on the doors and try to recruit these kids back, and you don't pay until it's a weird model, in the sense that you got to, first of all, assign them credit for recruiting a kid, and then you pay them.
Okay. Kind of like a defense attorney for an automobile accident. You don't pay unless you win.
So, but if 10 kids sign up to go back to school, and if they send an email, those 10, how do you know that the email really worked? Maybe anyway. So they've done that. The second one, which is more disturbing to me, and they can't find enough qualified teachers in Florida and in Tallahassee. And so they're going to go and hire international teachers. Now, to me, that looks really bad, especially in a community where you've got 2 universities, Tallahassee State College. You can't find teachers. You can't entice or incentivize teachers to come teach.
Well, is that kind of a thing for them to say, hey, look, we're about to go start hiring international teachers because we can't. And then people go, oh, then I want to. Is that kind of a scare? I'm using air quotes, scare tactic to drum up recruiting.
Are they doing it because international teachers are cheaper and they're getting subsidized by federal grants? That sort of stinks.
Boy, Jason, can you imagine?
Is that what's happening? It's because there's some federal program that's going to pay part of their salary, and now you're going to be able to pay teachers cheaper. And that's a race to the bottom.
Oh, the teacher comes from a country that corporal punishment is still allowed, and they're just not going to have it here. What do you mean you can't hit them?
Look, I'm going to look more into this, but this is just again, if you're complaining about students leaving your school, and now you're not hiring teachers that are citizens of the United States. That seems to be, to me, just the perception of that is pretty bad. And if it's the nuts and bolts of it, is that they can pay them cheaper because they're being subsidized by some federal or international grant? This even raises more questions. I'll dig into that. So there's 2 things there. Leon County Commission had a good meeting yesterday. Again, a couple major issues: the annexation of the Phipps property in North Tallahassee, Lake Jackson area is one of the hot button items. This is 17 acres, which is partially in the USA, the urban services area. He was trying to get the USA extended in all the properties so he could present a development plan. But boy, good luck with that in this environment.
County was 7-0 against.
Well, first of all, they didn't want to expand the USA because of traffic issues, which you can understand is clearly there. Now, I don't know. Maybe he has a plan. He's going to give everybody a drone they can fly into the city if they need to. I don't know. But, so he made the strategic move, him and his lawyers, Mr. Phipps, to go to the city and have them annex in the property so then they could just deal with the city. Now, I'm not sure about the law on this. This has been happening over the last 30 years. The city has been annexing in Northeast property for tax purposes, getting tax revenue. Now, so this guy has applied for voluntary annexation. The county commission now is starting to say, wait a minute, if you're just going to annex in everything, you're really taking away some of the authority of Leon County. So they took a vote yesterday to not recommend for the annexation. I don't know what legal obligations there are. Is it just a recommendation? Yeah. So we're going to find out about that. But again, I do think, and this may be in state law, I don't think you can not at least entertain his application. It's due process. They can apply. You have to set up a public hearing, and then you can vote on that. And that's what the city's done. They've set up the public hearing. So by setting up the public hearing, a lot of people are upset with the city for even setting up the public hearing. I don't think they had a choice in that.
Yeah, you can't.
I think there's there's due process. If you're asking for this, you've got to get a hearing, I think. So anyway, very complicated issue, but again, that's something to follow. I don't believe the public hearing on this is still August 28th. Another issue I wanted to touch on, flock cameras. This is another thing I don't quite understand, and we've got to get to the bottom of this. There's a private company that puts out these flock cameras, and they are used very successful in tracking. For example, a car shows up in Leon County. They take a picture of its license plate and says, this car was related to a crime in Pensacola. They pull them over and they catch them. Now there is this move among some politicians, a lot actually, that, this is a civil rights issue. Yeah, public data. But I've heard Commissioner Matlow, and this would be another great question for him that we'll ask, is that he's not against having cameras as long as they're controlled by local people. But his concern is Flock, which is a national company. Now, I might be able to get on board with that a little bit, but
do we have a local?
We do. Well, it's the Real-Time Crime Center. We've got our own cameras around too.
Okay.
I think this is, I've got to do more research into what the difference is. But one of the problems that I see here is, look, cameras are a part of a society right now. It's part of law enforcement. I mean, you want police officers wearing cameras so they can see what they're doing and make sure that they're abiding rules. Playgrounds. You got playgrounds. Yeah. A lot of parents are concerned these days, about their kids at playgrounds. So you put cameras up in playgrounds, so you can see if a kid goes missing, you can find out what's going on. So I think this is, again, during the political season, just like the data center issue, is I think that politicians are looking for emotional issues that will trigger voters to vote for them. It's good politics. Is it good for the community? I'm not so sure. So we'll keep an eye on all that.
Steve Stewart, Tallahassee Reports. Steve Stewart Show tomorrow noon. You got Loran Osley on tomorrow.
That's what my last email said.
Email. I can't wait to listen. I'll be right back. Brian Gibson from I2X Solutions.
We enjoy spending time outdoors in this beautiful North Florida climate until a mosquito attack begins.
Paul's Termite Pest Control can help you take your yard back. We have an affordable program to help keep mosquitoes away, and our program even helps with other pests like ticks.
Mosquitoes are a nuisance to you, and by carrying diseases such as heartworms, they can be harmful to your pets.
Learn more about how Paul's can help protect you, your family, and your pets from mosquitoes. For the elimination of termites, pests like mosquitoes,
and a greener lawn too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
Do you want to take your yard back by having a green and pest-free lawn?
At Paul's, we understand the unique needs of your North Florida lawn, which is why we developed a program to address those concerns.
Our treatment program includes inspection, treatment, and education on best practices for optimized results for remaining environmentally conscious. An added benefit is that our lawn treatment is flea suppression, so having a greener lawn can help protect your pets too. For a greener lawn and the elimination of fleas too,
call Paul's. We'll get them all.
Stay tuned for more of the Greg Tish Show live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios after this town hall news break on Real Talk 93.3 WVFT, Gretna, Tallahassee.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm John Scott. The U.S. has imposed a naval blockade on Iran and intensified its airstrike campaign in retaliation for Tehran's attacks on ships trying to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian officials said the American strikes Wednesday hit an Iranian army barracks, killing at least 7 troops. Adding further pressure on Tehran, the U.S. Treasury Department issuing fresh sanctions against Iran. A call for more protection amid dangerous times for judges around the country. Bob Agnew has more.
Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett has told lawmakers that a sharp increase in threats targeting her and other justices is increasingly encroaching on their personal and family lives. Barrett, along with liberal Justice Elena Kagan, testified to Congress on Tuesday, a rare event for members of the High Court. With violence and intimidation on the rise nationwide, the justices are seeking millions of dollars to enhance security to help keep judges safe across the country. Bob Agnew reporting.
In health news, Michigan officials eyeing lettuce as a possible cause to a large cyclospora outbreak. Correspondent Lisa Dwyer.
2026 is already the nation's worst year for reported cases. More than 30 states have reported infections. Michigan has more than 3,300 cases. Officials there say early information points to lettuce or salad greens as a possible culprit. Michigan officials advise consumers to buy whole heads of lettuce, discard the outer layers, and thoroughly wash what's left. They also suggest avoiding bagged lettuce and pre-mixed salad kits. Cyclospora is a microscopic parasite that commonly causes watery diarrhea. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Heavy downpours in South Texas washed out highways and stranded motorists Tuesday. Forecasters warned that a threat of more severe weather could bring dangerous flooding. Governor Greg Abbott declared a disaster. More from townhall.com.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Christian Healthcare Ministries is not another health insurance policy. If you're tired of year-long contracts and pointless restrictions, CHM offers anytime enrollment on your schedule and at your convenience. With CHM, you're paying half the cost of a traditional health insurance plan. So that puts more money back into your budget for everyday needs. Plus, you'll have access to CHM's care solutions for virtual appointments, prescription savings, surgery support, and more. My family and I joined in 2018, and it's changed our lives for the better. We love paying way less while helping other believers afford their medical bills. Take the leap of faith and see why Christians across the nation are better with CHM.
Get started by calling 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS for a 50% credit towards your first month. That's 1-833-JOIN-CHM and use promo code WELLNESS.
Your sports action update on Real Talk 93.3. Dons from Vegas.
Danny Hamlin, the plus 425 favorite to win the NASCAR Cup race at North Wilkesboro on Sunday, the Window World 450. Scotty Scheffler plus 680 to win the Open Championship that tees off at Royal Birkdale tomorrow. VSiN golf expert Wes Reynolds has 8 golfers to watch, including Colin Morikawa at 33-1 and Maverick McNeely at 115-1. See his 6 other golfers to watch at VSIN.com. Tampa Bay Rays minus 150 favorites to win the AL East. Visit the Boston Red Sox Friday in a doubleheader in their return for the All-Star break, while the Braves host the Rangers in Atlanta. Score $500 in rewards at the G-Bank First Bet VSiN Trifecta. Details at vsin.com/GBank. For more sports betting news and information, go to VSIN.com. Mike Sennett, Real Talk 93.3.
And Doug. Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons, and lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Good morning, Tallahassee. The Greg Tish Show is live from the Grassroots Coffee Studios on Real Talk 93.3.
I'm better now. Brian Gibson. In from I2X Solutions. You see his shirt today?
Right.
He said last week, I'm out of shirts.
I thought it was.
No, well, okay, yeah, no,
Back to
you
the
found your
closet.
Goonies
Yeah,
one.
my
And
Goonies
I
one.
wore a 90s shirt for you today.
Nice. Excellent. I love it.
That I wore Tiger Sharks today. So I thought that would be appropriate. So good morning. How are you?
Nostalgic Tallahassee. Good. Very good.
Good. Before we get into everything, I2X Solutions.
Yeah.
Just let's do another brief recap of who you are.
Yeah.
And what you've started.
Yeah. So I2X, idea to execution. I get asked that quite a bit, actually. And I kind of give people points when they ask that. It's a lot of fun. We all have great ideas. The problem is executing them, right? And technology makes it the hardest, probably, right? Because we don't know what we don't know. Technology changes constantly. Implementing anything along that nature is difficult. So we help people implement. We help people translate what their needs are into the needs and match the requirements of the technology, whether that's building brand new software, helping them, purchase something, install something, convert something. Cybersecurity is a big portion of that, and how we're securing systems and running updates and firewalls and things of that nature. So we help people leverage technology, right, through their businesses. No business too big, no business too small.
Love it. Love it. And how can they find you guys?
I believe it's i2xsolutions.com.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. We've started. Excellent.
Yeah, there we
Yes.
go.
All
Yes,
right, 1
you
point
are.
for Brian.
So recently, I guess May, that I woke up one day and said, well, let me check my Facebook. And then notice I was logged out of my Facebook, which happens from time to time, that I will get logged out and I'll have to log back in.
Yeah.
But this time when I logged back in, your password has been changed.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, that's unusual. And then I got 0 emails on anything. No, excuse me. I got emails. Your password has been changed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, this is unusual. Let me go to my Instagram. Logged out of my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see that my Instagram has been completely wiped and that I have a different name. And then I'm able to view my Facebook.
Yeah.
And I have
like the public page.
Yes.
Yeah.
My public one. And I see that a lot of things have been changed on there. My age had been changed, where I lived, and I now resided in Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
That my email changed, and I quickly deduced they got me.
Yeah.
They got into me overnight.
Yeah.
That when a lot of them, I'm sure, that do happen, because it was day, because I did find out that it was Vietnam, that somebody in Vietnam had hacked me. And so during the middle of the day, that somebody got in through a back door, through a linked account that I share passwords with. They got into that, and I found out all sorts of havoc. Luckily, I do pay for the blue check mark on the Greg Tish Show Facebook page for the Real Talk for those, and also for my personal page. I pay that $14 a month. So getting that account back, getting control of the account was fairly simple.
Yeah.
The questions that I had is that they turned off 2-factor authentication without getting the second factor of authentication.
Is it fair to say losing it was fairly simple too?
Yes. Yes.
And then
yes. And I think, and I've said how they were literally 2 clicks away from taking over Real Talk page, the Greg Tish Show Facebook page, changing it to whatever, having 66,000 or almost 100,000 people if you take in Real Talk also, and being able to send out information and then message
we talked about
them.
use your voice.
Yeah.
Use your voice. Yeah.
And that it was fairly simple. One of the accounts that was associated with all these accounts, she also has a blue check, but can't get back into hers still to this day. I still have that other account that no longer exists. It's still linked to me. I can't get it off.
Yeah.
That you go to that account, and clearly that account was just open just to hack.
Yeah.
And when it got shut down, they moved on.
Yep.
But it's still
still
there.
linked.
It's still
you still
there.
see like the username or something associated.
Yeah.
So you hit on like all of the things, right? Like if you want to figure out, so how do you know you've been hacked, right? You're automatically all of a sudden logged out. Your password doesn't work anymore. You got an email for a password reset. All the things I start writing down, not like a teacher, like taking it, like, oh, did he say this? Is that correct? All of those things are what you look for. Weird messages to your friends, right? Those are some things too. People are like, hey man, why'd you send me that? Weird?
And I shouldn't even say hacked. I should say fished.
Well, so
Because
that's a
I
good
think
question.
that's
too.
how it came through, is that somebody clicked on a link and put in a password, enabled them to get into that and then see the other passwords.
So were you hacked? Were you fished? This is another
But
question
it's
we
hacking,
get to.
phishing is hacking.
Phishing, hacking. I think we joked about phones in the 80s last time. Freaking, right, was the term for the phone. There's variations. There's different methodologies you use to hack people. Psychological hacking is phishing, right? I mean, that's what you're doing. You're hacking the human. It's a hack, right? If you here's the really interesting situation. If you leave your username and password out on your desk and somebody walks by and they get your username and password and they log in, is that a hack?
Or is that just carelessness?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's a
And
breach. I mean,
right.
Either way, you treat it like a hack. So we address all of these the same things. We look for the same sort of repeating patterns. We kind of do the same things whenever
Because
we're
basically I did leave my password sitting on my desk with having others. Well, I entrusted somebody else with the password.
That's it.
They left it out on the desk.
Correct. Or you gave permission to that app to do things on your app, and that app got hacked, right? That's implicit permissions that you provided, not just to the human potentially, but even to the integration. Microsoft talks to Facebook. Facebook talks to Microsoft. I give Microsoft permission to do things. My Microsoft account got hacked or accessed improperly. Is that Facebook? Well, it could trickle down to everything else. Vendors, we've hit on the chain kind of impact, the ripple impact that this can have. It's
no, somebody that has this, a lot of people go, whatever. I'm not doing anything with it. But with accounts like my accounts are monetized,
correct,
and I lost out on tens of dollars from
small claims court.
Yeah, that still haven't. This I don't know if this money's just sitting there because now everything's finally fixed. It took a while to get the monetization part back. Now I think today is when they send the money out, but I don't know if I'm getting those lost months or if I'm sharing with Greg Tish in Vietnam that that a lot of the waves of this, that they don't, even though the earthquake's over, that tsunami still takes a little bit of time to build. And I don't know what that wave's going to be like at the end, if it's just going to be a nice little wave that's easy to navigate, or one that I have to be like Dwayne Johnson in that stupid earthquake movie and got to rush out in the boat.
Jungle Cruise?
No, it was actually, it wasn't that bad of a movie. It was a disaster movie, the earthquake in San Francisco.
Rampage.
And one Rampage. No, I can't remember. Jeff. I don't know.
McHale's Navy.
Yes, McHale's Navy too.
Man,
But I've been dealing with these. But a lot of people, they just say
aftershocks, right? Aftershocks. The next wave of the tsunami, right? Waves come in threes or so. Aftershocks, the same thing. You mentioned ignoring it. A lot of people do ignore it too, especially when it's like social media. It's not your bank account. They're like, oh, whatever, I throw it away. But the aftershock, right? It's that information they have on you now. They changed you to Vietnam, but there was something there before, right? They have all that information, and whatever you've posted out there. We talked about deep fakes. Well, guess what? All those recordings and everything that were out there, they had access to. They
had 3 seconds.
You get 3 seconds of audio for your voice, right? That's it. And so it's the aftershock. So you could throw it away, right? You could ignore it if it's just a social media account. It's something that's throw away like that. But remember, ignoring it means you're ignoring a real problem, and the problem is somebody got access to your account, which probably means you use the same password or you didn't have MFA. There's at least a lesson to be learned, much less, what did I just give somebody access to? All your messages.
Right.
All your messages, all the DMs, right? Which if you're DMing, probably you don't want everybody to see. And I've gotten calls. I've gotten calls from friends, from parents, from people saying, what do I do? Instagram, right? Facebook, Meta, all these things have. And I have to say, first of all, they have access to everything.
And a lot of people might say, I'm just a small piece of the puzzle. Them hacking into me is just a small, tiny piece. But if you remember that the great company Initech was taken down just for taking fractions of a cent.
Fractions is a
and then what happened to that building ended up burning down because of that. Brian Gibson, and we'll continue our talk right after this.
By Stapler.
Here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. Temperatures are mild this morning, and while it is still humid, it doesn't feel too bad. Skies will be partly cloudy from sunup to sundown, and while there is a chance for isolated thunder showers, the chances are much lower than they have been. That will change over the next few days as high pressure slowly moves away. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Call away.
222-7722. AC and electric is what we do. Service, repairs, and installation too. 222-7722.
Parker Services. Comfort just a call away. Parker Services. Comfort just a call away.
Hurricane season is near, and now is the right time to make the move to keep your home comfortable, even if the power gets knocked out with a home backup generator. Parker Services sells and installs the most efficient generators at a surprisingly low cost. Never worry about the loss of power again. Invest in the comfort of yourself and your family with a home generator from Parker Services. Give them a call today and learn how easy it is to get one for your home or business.
Parker Services. Comfort just a call away.
License number CMC 050334, EC 130124140.
At Wrench Blisters Garage, we don't have marble floors or leather couches. What we do have is grease under our nails, calluses on our palms. At Wrench Blisters, we earn fixing cars the honest way by working hard, just like your car or truck. If you need the auto repairs, bring it to the guys who still turn their own wrenches. At Wrench Blisters Garage, we earn our name.
Wrench Blisters Garage.
Yeah, we earn our name.
Wrench Blisters Garage.
Find us online at wrenchblistersgarage.com.
When I get home from work, I'm ready to relax. So I call Swain Pools and Spas and put my pool in the back. I call Swain Pools and Spas. Now I'm soaking up the fun when I want to.
In Tallahassee, when it comes to pool repairs and renovations, nobody does it better than Swain, and they've been doing it for over 46 years. Turn your worn, outdated, or neglected pool into something you're proud of again. Whether your pool needs resurfacing, tile repairs or replacement, equipment upgrades, or even a full makeover, nobody does it better than Swain Pools and Spas. Trusted for quality, reliability, and service, visit Swain Pools today under the huge sign on Tharp Street or at swainpools.com.
Hi, Chris Kraft for Kraft Nissan. A friend of mine was planning his family's summer vacation, and their SUV had gotten a little older than they intended. So he called me up, and he asked, is it really true that Nissan took the top spot for reliability among all mainstream brands in the last J.D. Power report? And I said, yes. He was like, better than Toyota, Ford, Honda? Yes, yes, and yes, I replied. Then I told him about our 0% interest for 5 years, and he was off on a test drive. And he drove home with a new Pathfinder for summer vacation. That's right, Nissan is fighting to lower car payments, and 0% is back. Kraft Nissan has 0% for 60 months on the most reliable SUVs in America. Nissan Rogue, Murano, and Pathfinder. And 0% on our popular truck, the Nissan Frontier. And don't forget, Kraft Nissan is home of the New For You program. It puts 4 out of 5 people with things in their credit into a brand new car. Reason divorce, bankruptcy, or credit score under 600? No problem. Plus, with Kraft Nissan's lifetime limited powertrain warranty and 6 models priced under $30,000, make this summer vacation the best one in years. Kraft Nissan, Tallahassee.
I'm Keith Gross. I'm America First, and that means secure elections, secure borders, and putting American citizens before illegal immigrants. In Congress, I'll work for hardworking families of North Florida every single day. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Technology problems slowing your business down? Then it's time to simplify things with i2X Solutions. Based in Tallahassee, i2X Solutions helps businesses work smarter with customized IT support, technology consulting designed around your business. And because technology never...
You're listening to Tallahassee's only locally owned radio station. Now, back to the Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Our good friend Brian Gibson from I2X Solutions is in Tech Wednesday. We're talking about what do you do when you get hacked? And we've been talking a lot about me because I got hacked. And you can go to I2X Solution. No, if you think, hey, my company ain't big enough to go to this big old company like I2X. That's not true. They can help you out no matter what the size of your company is, because you want that. I would feel more comfortable. Hey, you guys are working with the big guys. That means you're going to be able to help me out as a little guy, that I'm going to have like big guy protection too, if that makes sense.
That's exactly the way we approach it. I mean, what we learn from the hardest, most complex, craziest, most pressure tested scenarios we apply to everyday Tallahassee. I mean, that's the idea. Really, it is. No problem really is different. It's just scale, but impact is relative, right? So you can be small, have a quote smaller problem, but it's just as impactful as a larger problem, or that same problem magnified at a larger place. So
now, one of the other hacks that I have had is my debit card was hacked several years ago, and I had a wonderful time in Dallas, Texas. That I went to Nothing Bundt Cake in Dallas, Texas. And I guess I was buying for a party because I bought a bunch of stuff from Nothing Bundt Cake. I filled up, I guess I was driving a semi because I spent a lot of money at a fueling station there. And then I tried to book a hotel.
For all the Bundt Cakes.
Yes. And maybe it was a bachelorette party or something, or a bachelor party. Don't mean to assume, because there was a lot of Bundt Cakes bought. Then I tried to book a hotel in Philly.
Okay.
And so I had a wonderful day.
Yep.
And then that was surprisingly easy for me to get everything back. It wasn't instant, but my bank worked with me very quickly. It's not necessarily that way for accounts. That with banks, I know, yes,
financial.
It's really that nothing but professional help. Okay, it's going to be like 5 days before your money's returned. Cool.
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, they have a process.
Yeah.
It's a bank.
And then, but with other things that it may not be as easy if your account's hacked. Social media may not be as easy to get that account back if you have credit card information in there. Should I put credit card or bank information in there, or should I do my PayPal or my Venmo accounts to where something is easily, give them another hurdle to kind of get over?
Less spread, the better, right? So the less number of places you hand your credit card number out to, obviously the better. So if you can consolidate down to an eBay, a PayPal, a Venmo, or whatever kind of third-party holder, that works. We were talking about software, and one of the things that we see software vendors do now, if you're building software, is you don't even try to hold payment information in your software anymore. You trust a third party to do it for you.
Smart.
So if you're in an app and I'm saying, now I've got to put in credit card in this app, if it's going to a third party, that third party should be trusted and is actually going to be the one holding your information, not Facebook or whoever else that it is, right? Now, Facebook's big enough, they may do their own because there are fees and all the kind of things associated with it. But typically that third party is the one that's holding your information, which is not associated directly or stored in the same systems as your username and password to get into that social media account.
Because that was the other thing that jumped through my head after I discovered all this, is I immediately opened up my bank account. And
you always should.
And I was like, I expected to see a lot of zeros. And luckily they didn't get that far.
Yeah.
That they had literally just set up another account with their Visa. I'm sure.
Well, it could have been testing. It could have been the early stages too. And you'd caught it pretty early, right? So had you not caught it, there could have been micro charges and transactions. The first would have been maybe try to set up an account. And then there would have been, oh man, if I've got enough to set up an account, let's go full bore.
And micro charges, that people aren't familiar with that I remember that setting up like a PayPal account or setting up, I think it was PayPal or eBay or something.
How do you verify like 3 cents?
Yeah.
2 cents,
How much did we
cents.
send you?
Yeah. And it's typically 2 transactions, something along those lines. Hackers will do that too. They'll do the microtransactions just to test to see if they can actually access the account and successfully debit from it.
So that's mean just that if you're checking your bank account every day, it's cool.
Well, if you think you've been victim, like you talked about, right? Okay, so strange emails, can't log in, whatever, social media, or if it's your bank, obviously act immediately. If it's social media, act immediately as well, because the next step could be getting into your bank or something else. So if you do feel like you've had some of these symptoms and you've been logged out and you've got
Change your password.
Change your passwords and start going through the critical things first.
And do that
right?
two-factor authentication.
Turn on two-factor authentication. Start with the critical things first. Update the passwords. Look at the passwords that you're using. We talked about keeping a list or LastPass or something. Are you reusing passwords? Because if you reused a password on social media for your bank, guess what? They didn't hack into your bank yet. Right. Because they're about to if you don't have MFA and you got the same or similar enough password.
Let's test this. Jason, what's your bank and what's your password for your bank and what's the last four in your social security and what's your mother's maiden first name? Just easy questions for you.
Yeah.
Thank
PIN
you.
number.
Yeah, please. And send that because I've got this guy in Nigeria that's trying to help me out.
That's actually my next t-shirt. So I'm trying to figure out how to kind of kitschy get the Prince of Nigeria shirt. Other good thing I get asked about a lot. I want to cover this. When do you call the authorities? When do you get the authorities involved, right? Did you call the cops?
No.
Yeah, social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hadn't gotten to a financial crime
right
at that point, or a crime that maybe you could make some sort of claim against.
And honestly, I never even thought about that. If they had gone in, I just would have gone to the bank. I wouldn't have gone because I did see all the Vietnam activity. I'm going to go, what can the local guys do? Nothing.
And they can't.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Honestly, there's not a lot that they can. But when you're a business, right, there are duty that you have. If you have clients, you have contracts. You do have a duty to make sure that you are notifying people if you have been breached or if there have been incidences that you are notifying the appropriate authorities.
And we get those from businesses. Hey, you're part of this. You may have been compromised. And most of us do this. What do they care about me?
It happens all the time because something you said earlier, there's no shame in being hacked.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. It's going to happen. It will happen to everybody. The more we normalize it, the more we understand it's very simple. It could just be leaving your password out and somebody, getting improper access. Could be somebody from Vietnam forcing their way in. It's going to happen to all of us. The question is, how do we respond? When do we know what's going on? And when do we contact and who do we contact in those situations?
How do we get this apart to folks that are just on the ones that still are just discovering that the texts for jury duty aren't real?
Mm. Yeah.
That the folks that
or this unpassed toll is I haven't driven in 3 weeks, but I got a toll thing.
Or like the folks, I saw another person posting just the other morning, what is this in the sky? And it was Starlink. And I'm going, how do you not know about this? Because it doesn't matter how much that we all scream it, there's still going to be folks out there that have no idea this is going on until it happens to them. And that's going to be up to everybody to go and talk to their family members. Hey, look. You need to, how do you have this all set up? I had that talk with my dad a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Because literally dad has, and my mother, I love my mom. Okay, hold on.
Tangent.
Okay, we're out of time.
I'm hearing a tangent.
No. And I actually appreciated this with my mom. My mom hidden that she has a little recipe box with passwords written down. Yeah. She has a different password for everything.
Oh,
and at first I was like, Mom, why? But then I was like,
hold on.
But then I was like, wait, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because most of us have one or a variation
and they are the ingredients to your life.
I don't know if I should say anything after that, except Brian Gibson, I2X Solutions.
Great slogan.
Going to talk to my good friend Jeff about a little kickball when we get back. Good.
The way you're shaking your grills really kills. It's making brothers up a whole lot of bills. But I ain't in the trick.
News now.
A 17-year-old has died following a crash at the intersection of High Road and West Tennessee Street in Tallahassee. Tallahassee police say Caleb Edward died after being taken to a local hospital following Monday afternoon's crash. 6 other occupants, all minors, suffered injuries and are reported to be in stable condition. Police have not released additional details about what led to the collision. The investigation remains active and ongoing. A Tallahassee postal worker is facing federal charges after investigators say she stole cash from greeting cards while delivering the mail. According to the U.S. Postal Service Office of Inspector General, 20-year-old Jakayla Sipp allegedly admitted taking money from birthday and holiday cards along her mail route over several months. Investigators say a search of her vehicle uncovered open greeting cards and cash. Sipp is charged with theft of mail by a postal employee and has been released pending further court proceedings. This is Rachel Anay with Real Talk 93.3 Local News Update, brought to you by Macklemore Systems, Tallahassee's go-to Mac store. Check them out online at MacklemoreSystems.com.
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. We will start off in the mid to low 70s this morning. Skies will be partly cloudy to start and to end the day today, with a chance for a few isolated showers and some thunder. The chances are lower than they have been the last few days as high pressure is hanging close by. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
From the championship stage to coaching change and everything in between, WarChant.com remains your home for the best FSU football coverage in the business. Brutally honest columns and features, market-leading multimedia presence across video and podcast, the largest FSU fan community with a staff that combines for over 100 years of experience covering the Noles. When change comes, WarChant.com is your home for analysis from every angle. WarChant.com, your ultimate Seminole sports source. Sign up today.
Ready to ride the low payment wave? Hello Credit Union is making a splash with auto refinance rates as low as 3.49% APR. If you're making payments on a car loan somewhere else, now's the perfect time to see how much you could save. And here's the best part. We guarantee to lower your monthly payment by at least $50 or we'll give you $50 if we don't. Lower payments and more money in your pocket. That's the sunny side of money. Catch the refinance wave today at hellocu.com.
Credit standards and restrictions apply. Visit hellocu.com.
Hey, no fans, our partner ISF Inc. is a national management and IT consulting firm located right here in Tallahassee, Florida, solving the future for state governments through strategy, process, and technology. As a trusted advisor for state governments, ISF knows the importance of defining a clear and detailed strategy. Our friends at ISF can help your organization create a strategy that sets you on a path to success. ISF, your vision plus our expertise brings your brilliant ideas to life. Visit ISF.com to learn more. ISF, solving the future.
Injured? Call Fasik Brooks and come back stronger. Offices, Tallahassee.
At Epps Decorating Center, we're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore, available at Epps Decorating Center with 2 locations in Tallahassee. Find a store near you and visit EppsDecorating.com. That's EppsDecorating.com.
Hi, this is Gary Parsons with Cafe de Martin. And don't be fooled by our name. We're not just a cafe. We are a full-service bar and restaurant offering a culinary experience like nothing else in Tallahassee. Come see us at Cafe de Martin, open Tuesday through Sunday with live music on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out our full menu online at cafedemartin.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for other special events.
You're busier than ever, but making less. Growth without a plan is just chaos with more steps. Scale your business on purpose, not by accident. The Florida SBDC at FAMU can help you grow the right way. Book no-cost consulting at sbdcfamu.org.
The Greg Tish Show is sponsored by
From the Grassroots Coffee Studios, you're listening to Tallahassee's Morning Show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
Joining me in studio, Jeff from Kickball Tallahassee. Jeff and I go back a ways. We were trying to figure it out in the parking lot when we first met. It's been a long time.
It has. It must be 15 years-ish.
Yeah, I think I was like 30, and you were
22,
yeah.
21.
Oh, I might have been a little. I think I started. I don't remember when I started playing kickball. I remember when I first heard of adult kickball, and it was when I was doing a fundraiser for that. We had the local National Guard, and they were going over to Afghanistan, and we learned what they didn't get, what the military didn't provide them for their travels, deodorant, shampoo, a lot of basic stuff. So we did a Kicking It for the Troops. I think it was 2009. Did Kicking It for the Troops. And I took my ambulance out and we stuffed the ambulance full of supplies. It was an amazing turnout. But there were some folks there from the kickball league, some of my friends. And I had to go out and tell them, whoa, guys, I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but please do not throw the ball this fast.
Yeah, we're not granny rolling it.
Then I said, just straight kick, throw the ball, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I joined the league later that fall and found out that there was a fast pitch adult kickball league in town, and it was the most magnificent thing. And I played for a long time. That league folded, helped found, as you did, help found another league, which was very successful. And now you've taken the reins, and you're the man. You were part of the man.
Yeah, part of it, I guess.
We
have a board. We have a board of people.
You are one of the starting positions for the board for Kickball Tallahassee.
Yeah, that's right.
So tell everybody a little about Kickball Tallahassee.
Yeah, sure. Well, as you said, we're an adult kickball league. I think the thing that really differentiates us from other kickball leagues around is that we're a charity league. We pick a different charity every season. Players vote on it. But yeah, we play once a week, 2 seasons a year, and we just have a great time out there,
And every Thursday at the finest field on the south side of Tallahassee is Spring Sacks.
Spring Sacks Park, that's right.
And that they give, the city has been gracious through the years to let us host the games at Spring Sacks.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of been a great tradition there. And then after, you've got Corner Pocket is where all the players go after, and that's a wonderful place.
That's right. Yeah, we get discounts too on there if we're wearing our shirts.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Food and drink.
That's so cool. So with the charities that. And I'm so super proud of you for carrying that tradition on, because that was a big thing with the league that we were in.
Oh yeah, it was fundamental really, for so many years.
And that they gave away well over $300,000 to local charities, and I'm so honored that y'all are keeping that back in. So how do players? They just say, hey, this is the same way that we did before. Hey, these are the charities, and you kind of vet the charities, because like Jason's gardening, charity may not make the list.
Oh yeah, are you guys 501c3 certified? You can apply if you want to. All you got to do is go to kickballtallahassee.com /charities. In our menu, in the about menu item, there's a charities page. You fill out the form, we get an email, and then actually we have a date coming up, I think, when the was it Monday, July 20th? We're going to announce the charity vote applicants
for this year. Oh, very cool.
For this season, yeah, fall 2026, which starts on August 20th. So registration's open now.
Okay.
You do need to be registered before July 20th if you want to participate in the vote, though.
Okay. So before the 20th, go to kickballtallahassee.com.
That's right.
Sign up, and then with your sign up, you get 2 shirts.
It's 1 shirt.
1 shirt. You can buy extras.
We don't have that like Waka used to have.
Okay.
Yeah. This coming season, though, we've been talking about, what we can do to give people the ability to do things like that.
Well, one, I like the hat.
Yes. Thank you. I did have a B&B Sporting Goods. They do our shirt printing.
So you can do me a hat?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man.
Oh,
I'll leave this one with you.
No. I was saying, can you do me a hat? Thinking, I'd like to have a hat. I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. And that's the great thing. And then people, if you've never heard of adult kickball, you're going, kickball, yeah, I used to play that when I was a kid. You won't believe the competitive juices that you still have within you until you go out and you start kicking a round red ball around, or you do not do it very well. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter your skill set with this. You're out there having a great time, meeting new people. Yeah. And that's the other thing that if you're new to town, or you know somebody that is new to town and they need to meet some really great people, this is a great social organization.
Yeah, absolutely. We run the gambit too. We have a lot of young professionals. We have a lot of, I guess, sort of middle-aged professionals like myself. Yeah, group of college kids coming in now too. We run the gambit.
And that's the thing that's just really good with that is that I've made you included, made so many great friends through the years.
Yeah.
From kickball.
I met my wife playing kickball.
And that's the other thing. We've got so many people that are now married.
Yeah.
Because they've got, hey, you're on my team. Oh, wow. Hey, blah, blah, blah. And then boom.
Mm-hmm.
And now they, or people just start dating from that. It's better than Tinder. You're able to round the bases.
Kickball, the new Tinder.
Yes.
There you go.
But that's what I think is fantastic with that. Just 1, come out and get some exercise. 2, some great social interaction, and then go have some great social interaction at CP afterwards. And on top of that, you're helping out a charity.
That's right. Always local.
Always, and that is the thing. It's always local, and it's always somebody where this money will make a bigger drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
And I know that's one thing that was always considered that, all right, this charity is not getting they're doing great work, but they're not a popular charity. I was using air quotes.
Sure. Yeah.
I think it's one like you had with your Hang Tough shirt, the wonderful organization. I mean,
Yeah, we love them.
That we've helped them out a couple times prior, and just a great organization, but not, they're not the Coca-Cola of charities locally.
That's true. That's true.
You like helping out the Dr. Thunders.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's something that the last league started that we're really trying to carry on. When charities apply, we ask them to tell us like how the funds are going to be used. And we really try to focus on putting the ones on the ballot that are like going to have the most impact, the money that we send. It's not an exorbitant amount of money every season, like less than 10 grand, but that means that like goes so long. It goes such a long way for these smaller charities.
Now, what about sponsorship? Can I sponsor a team? Could I provide to where, hey, I want to give X amount of dollars and I'd like to sponsor your team? And then do I get my logo on a shirt? How does sponsorship work to where I can help out the charity and help you guys out also?
Yeah. Well, so there's a couple different ways to sign up. You can sign up as an individual. If you have a couple of friends that, but not enough for a full team, 15 people, you can sign up. You put your group name in the sign up form, like same name that all the other people in your friend group put in. We'll make sure you stay together. But then there's this other option of a full team sign up. And we do have some organizations where they sponsor a full team. They pay for it all at once. And then we don't have like logos on the back of the shirts today. It's something that actually has been a topic of discussion.
What should happen?
Yeah. You think it should happen?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you should come and hang out with our board for a little bit and talk to us about it.
Okay. Because I think that the coolest uniform in our league before was the one that I had the big Oyster City logo on the back.
Oh, yeah. True.
Oh, no. We did put a lot of logos on the back.
We put a lot of logos.
Yeah, we put a lot of.
Yes.
Excuse me. But I love that idea of like being able to sponsor a team that, hey, say you have a business and and you've got like 40, 50 employees or whatever, but not every employee can play every Thursday.
Yeah.
Hey, we got this team coming out, and then let somebody from the office kind of run the office team. And then Jeff can make it one week, and then Jason can make it the next week. Y'all just come on out and just have fun.
That's right. And you don't have to commit to the full season if you don't want to. Okay. Obviously, we'd prefer that. We
like
to see
you're going to get
every week.
hooked.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So during the season, once it starts, we do allow like single game registrations. So if you just want to come and try it out, August 20th or anytime within the next 8-10 weeks following that, you can just sign up for a single game. Show up, play. Yeah, we'll place you on a team even if you just want to sign up.
Love it. You still do a big opening ceremony for the first?
We will, yeah. Yep, we do actually, you gave me the idea. I totally just ripped it off of you. You had that little like foam airplane. Yeah. My son will come out. We have a lot of parents that are playing in the
those
league.
Planes. I can give them to you.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He would love. Yours was huge.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Jason, we did one for the in our old league. We did opening ceremony. The first game of the season, we invited all the teams early so you could get a good thing. And we had like, instead of throwing out the first pitch, we would have a dignitary roll out the first pitch.
That's cool.
And then we would sing the national anthem. And we had this giant American flag, which is down on St. George Island. And then we do a flyover.
Yep.
With
kind of
giant styrofoam airplanes.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
And I remember you did it one time that you didn't know where they were going to go.
That's cool.
That we let everybody practice. But throwing them after, throwing those styrofoam airplanes, you didn't know where they were going to go.
They sometimes do the loop-de-loop. Hit somebody in the head.
Sometimes they went really far, and sometimes they just nosedived.
Right, yeah.
But that was always a lot
I destroyed a lot of those planes growing up.
Those were the best. And I don't remember where I got that idea. I was like, oh, we should do a fly. No, actually, because I was trying to have an actual flyover with remote control airplanes.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And they said, we can't do it because the airport is right there and they're not allowed to fly right there. And then, so I was like, I should just order some styrofoam. And I remember going to Toys R Us before they closed and bought styrofoam airplanes. I probably still have them somewhere. I'll give them to you.
That's where I got the idea from. Well, I have my son and other kids in the league. I'll just show up with a bunch of styrofoam airplanes on day one and have all these little kids like just do it. They're so tickled by it.
Kids. Oh God.
Yeah.
That's great. Can you stick around?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Jeff and I will continue our conversation with Jason a little bit. Jason, if you have questions.
I'm really taken back to my childhood with all this kickball talk. I loved playing when I was a kid.
Havana's Boardwalk is on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Last call for that. We'll be spinning for that winner when we get back.
the past with nothing to recall. I've got my life to live, and I don't need you at all.
Now, here's your Tallahassee weather report.
Good morning, Greg, Jason, and everyone listening. Temperatures are mild this morning, and while it is still humid, it doesn't feel too bad. Skies will be partly cloudy from sunup to sundown, and while there is a chance for isolated thunder showers, the chances are much lower than they have been. That will change over the next few days as high pressure slowly moves away. Highs today will be in the low 90s. From the ABC 27 First to Know Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ryan Gold.
Florida man, what'd you do to yourself this time?
Disney World. Me and Hank, my emotional sport alligator, we did it all.
Please tell me you weren't swimming in the Seven Seas Lagoon again.
Well, not this time. We rode the monorail to the Magic Kingdom, hit Space Mountain, crushed some turkey legs, and we washed it down with a couple of Dole Whips. And the best part, the Country Bear Jamboree.
Sounds like a great day so far. What happened?
Well, we're running late, and I'm sprinting to the front row of the show, and it starts, and the music's playing, and crowds are clapping. I got carried away. I got this bright idea. I'm going to stage dive to Hank. I jumped, Hank tried to catch me, and pop, my back went out midair.
Well, I'm glad you came, because Dr. Finn's going to get you fixed right up.
Well, next time, we're sitting in the back row.
You don't have to do a Disney stage dive to get back pain, neck pain, headaches, or numbness in your arms and legs. Come see us at Fenn Chiropractic for exceptional care to help your body heal itself the right way. Book your appointment online today at fennchiro.com. That's FENNCHIRO.com.
Games for Less, Tallahassee's largest selection of new and used games, as well as new and used consoles like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, PS4, and PS5. You name it. Locally owned and operated since 1994, trade-ins are not only welcome, but Games for Less pays more for your trade-ins than the big chain stores. That's not all. Games for Less now buys and sells new and used vinyl records to boot. George loves the Beatles, by the way. Reserve all the new releases today at Games for Less, conveniently located in the Walmart Supercenter Plaza on Appalachian Parkway.
I'm Keith Gross. I've already pledged to donate my congressional salary to worthy causes here in North Florida. I'm not running for a paycheck or a political career. I'm running because our country needs patriots willing to fight for America First values. Paid for by Keith Gross for Florida.
Barry knows cool. He's keeping you comfortable. Barry knows cool. You can put him to the test.
Warmer temperatures mean more strain on your heating and air system. Time to call Barano Heating and Air and get a full checkup on your HVAC system to keep it healthy through the summer months. Barano Heating and Air. Any day, anytime, anywhere. Get details at baranoac.com.
Barano Heating and Air Conditioning.
West TZ 116-186.
Harnessing the power of the sun, delivering the highest quality drinking water. We are warming homes and fueling industries. And behind every service, there's a dedicated team. They're your neighbors, friends, and family. We are connected, and together, we are stronger. Day and night, rain or shine, the City of Tallahassee Utilities is working for you.
Real Talk 93.3 and the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce would like to recognize the newest chamber members. Businesses making a difference here at home. Aqua Pools, environmental and geotechnical specialists, First Choice Business Brokers of Northwest Florida, Southwood Golf Club, Liberty Solutions Group, Katz & Partners Enterprises, Paul Consulting Group, the Pilates Method.
Good morning, Tallahassee. You're tuned in to your hometown show, The Greg Tish Show on Real Talk 93.3.
We got Jeff in. We're talking about Kickball Tallahassee. I'm going to put the link to the page on the Greg Tish Show Facebook feed right now. Chris, you can put it on the YouTube page since you're watching on YouTube. What up, Chris?
Hey, man.
So the Chris watching on YouTube. So, Jason, what do you remember about, were you aware that like for the past 15 or so years that we've had adult kickball leagues in town?
Only because when the band was playing at Coup de Grace a lot, they would always meet there, and I would be asking questions. I'd be like, "There's a kickball league," and I'd be educated on them. Yeah, and a lot of nice folks. And beautiful kits that they wore too. I love the kits.
You love the unis?
I do.
That's the thing. They still do theme nights.
Where
Or teams can just, a lot of teams will just, hey, this week we're doing this theme.
Yeah, some teams have done like kind of wacky costume days. It's not as pushed by the league as it was when Waka was running it. We actually, again, the board was talking about bringing stuff like that back. We did this past season have a wacky week where instead of running to first base first,
you're into third?
You go the other way around. I got the
Weird.
idea. I went to see Savannah Bananas when they came into town, which was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. God, bet. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? We can change it up. Like, let's just do something fun. And we had a wacky week. And I'll tell you, reffing the 7 p.m. games, because we've got 2 time slots, right? 7, you're going to play at 7 or 8, or maybe you have a doubleheader, if we have odd number teams. I'm reffing the 7 p.m. game, watching all these people have such a hard time running.
Remembering.
To yeah. Just like kick the ball, and then they start to run to one, and they're like, ah! And then they turn and they try to. And I remember thinking to myself, like, wow, is it really that hard?
Yes.
Like I can't imagine myself making this mistake. 8 o'clock, my team plays.
Oh, you run to first.
I ran all the way to first before I was like, oh no.
Oh, that's a great idea. I like that idea. I mean, just to kind of change it up, because Jason was, as he was saying, man, they used to love playing kickball in elementary school. Who didn't love playing kickball in elementary school?
The best.
But this ain't your elementary school kickball.
Yeah, we do have a lot of people though, where they come and they're like, I haven't played since elementary school. And it's like, that's okay. Even if you have no experience playing as an adult, you can come and play. The rules are still basically the same. It's adults. So there's like more granular rules, which are on the site. I made a chat GPT that looks at the rules so you can ask it questions.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, explain like a play that happened and it'll tell you.
I do have a question now. Can you hit someone with a ball and they're out?
Yes,
you can.
But you can't hit their head on purpose.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
If they're sliding and you throw it at them and it hits their head when they're sliding, then they're still out.
But if they're right in the middle of the base path, and
I cannot peg you in the head.
Yeah. If you're just like in stride, like a normal stride, you get hit in the head, you're just safe automatically.
And let me tell you another thing on that. It ain't as easy as you remember throwing somebody out.
Sure.
There's a lot of home runs or singles with 2 base errors.
No
because
doubt.
Somebody trying to throw at somebody.
No doubt.
It is even behind. I always said, you don't throw, you 2-hand push right towards the person with the ball. That if you try to go overhand and throw, you're throwing it off somewhere else. And that's the other thing. There ain't professionals out there.
Right.
And I used to tell my team, if you hit because a lot of you're going to pop it up a lot. You ain't hitting, you're not grounding out or stuff. It doesn't matter if Jeff's standing over there and you're popping it up right to him, still run it out. Because 9 times out of 10, he's going to catch it. But, 5 times out of 10, he's going to catch it.
Oh, man. I thought you were going to go up.
That's funny.
But that's the thing. That ball, you never know if somebody's going to catch it.
Right.
It could be the best player on that team, or it could be the worst player on that team. And 1 time out of 10, they're going to catch it. And then that's going to be the time they're going to catch it, or that's going to be the time that Jeff drops it, the 9 times out of 10 when he catches.
Yeah. We do recommend though not to throw the ball at people, right? Because if you do that and you miss, then a base runner who like is
Clueless.
just paying attention is just going to round, right? Like you're better off just throwing it at the baseman. And then there's also the side effect of it being more safe. Like you're not going to get hit in the head as a runner if the fielders are throwing it at the baseman.
And that's the thing, that nobody's out trying to peg you.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, most of the like arguments that I used to have, like, he didn't hit me because you don't even feel the ball hitting you. Well, he hit you right on the foot. I didn't feel it because you're running, and then. But I shouldn't say arguments. But it's just. But yeah, you will be really surprised at whatever age you are when you go out there. Oh, I'm just going out to have fun, and all of a sudden you're standing on second, and you're like leaning there on second, and that elementary school kid is inside of you going. All right, when they kick the ball, you got to go. You got to go. That the competitive juices really come back out. But at the end of the game, you're done. You're going to have a beer or some shots or do whatever and just have a lot of fun. It's always on the field, the competitiveness. I know because we had many competitive games. In his team that we used to truly dislike playing them because of Brent. And
no, but he was recorded. I need to send this to him.
Yeah. I'll say But I love that man. But God, I hated playing him because he was so damn good.
Don't you hate that?
And he was so fast, and he played catcher. And if you popped up even anywhere near within 5 feet of the plate, he's
That's
scooping
right.
it up.
We used to call him Mr. Intensity.
He was, he was so good. But we hated playing y'all because it was, more times than not that it was always close games. I don't think he ever blew us out, but the team was so good. But when the game was over, it wasn't Brent from behind the plate. It was Brent.
Yeah.
And then it was just you. It didn't matter the color shirt you're wearing. Everybody's there having a great time, supporting a great cause, and having fun as an adult playing kickball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nuts.
You line up, you slap hands, go to the bar.
Yeah.
Share some drinks and food.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And then you just look at Brent and go, I adore that man. I adore him. They're still out there.
They're in California.
Yeah, that's why I was pointing California. Actually, I wasn't really pointing to California, but I knew they're in California. But that's it. Yeah, the friendships that are made. These are lifelong friendships.
They are, yeah.
That are made playing that. Go to kickballtallahassee.com. Sign up, or just sign your whole office up. Just say, hey, here's the whole team. Just take care of it. It'll be great.
Absolutely.
It'll be great. All right, today on the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food, we have Habana's Boardwalk out on Mayhem. Oh, that sounds so good. I've been eating a lot of Cubans.
Ooh. Lomo saltado.
Need to get a real deal.
Yeah.
Huh?
The lomo
Oh,
saltado.
God.
That's what I get from there.
It's
It's
so
amazing.
good. They make their own beans.
Really?
Yes. They try the black beans are not from a can.
Nice.
Make them themselves. Yell for Andy. Just ask for Andy.
All right. I'll tell him Greg sent me.
No, right now. Just say Andy.
Oh, Andy. Andy, are you there?
Hey, it's Andy Cohen, and it's time to spin the Florida Farm Bureau Insurance Wheel of Food. Give me a call, 850-671-FARM for your insurance needs.
I'm going to do it right
now, spin that wheel.
She hit snooze.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, Andy. Okay, today's winner is Terry Cross the Mercy McCulley. You like that?
No. Try again.
Terry McCulley.
Okay.
Terry McCulley, yeah.
Terry Cross the
Terry Cross the Mercy.
Oh, Lord. All right. Tomorrow, giveaway Thursday. 6 ways to win. We got our fake commercial, plus lots of other games. Jeff, Jason, y'all be better people today than you were yesterday. Everybody else, you do the same. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Go to kickballtallahassee.com. Sign up. See ya.